Rock on, everybody. Welcome to the show. My name's Owen Money. Over there is Dirt McCoy.
Yes, sir.
We are Owen and Dirt, and this is Pop Culture Radio. Over there is our trusty bearded man.
Hey.
The newest rock star. Not rock, rap star. Rap rock star. Are they the same thing, interchangeable or not?
It's interchangeable.
Okay, all right. It's White Baby.
Yeah.
I'm getting him a sumo suit.
Recognize. Wait, a sumo suit.
Yeah. But don't worry, it's one of those like full body zip up ones you can get like any character, like the Spider-Man thing.
I'll wrap in a sumo suit.
But it's going to be a sumo one. But
Okay.
Imagine that's going to be great.
Really
And instead of the sumo waistband and everything, put a diaper on it, and then he can be White Baby.
There we
Okay,
go.
okay.
Yeah, an actual giant.
Hold on. Okay, well, I could just get a giant
Already got them.
man baby.
I've got
one
giant.
piece.
I've got giant.
Okay, all right,
diapers.
never mind.
Giant diapers.
We'll figure it out later. But hey, what we're talking about is your fucking phenomenal song, Goatsy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You brought it up.
I know.
No. But now I'm going to be singing that.
Well, and that's why I almost didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to insert my curse onto
right.
y'all. Yeah, so of course, like most music, as most of us do, you listen to a song enough and you start changing the lyrics. And my brain totally unprompted changed go see to goatsy.
Hello, can you goatsy?
Yeah.
And you know what? I know we have a lot of children listening. So we're not going to explain what goatsy is. So just look it up on your own time. So I'm going to be professional and turn my ringer off. I apologize. Apparently the baby is getting her diaper
I usually
changed.
remember to do that before the show.
Oops, I just turned the
I actually
brightness.
pulled out my phone earlier to turn off the ringer, and of course got distracted and forgot to do that.
We're a
so
lot alike.
I'm glad yours went off, and you're the bad guy, not me.
I never have my ringer on.
But
Yeah. And the only time I have it on is if I text somebody and I'm waiting for a response, and I'm going to be up doing other things, then I'll turn it on. But otherwise, it's never on.
I should turn mine off because it has gotten to a point with the this is going to sound really old man, but like I've got 3 or 4 email accounts on Google that are all full. So individually, they all fucking tell me that I need to delete mail and everything in different
I'm getting that too. Yeah.
intervals. I've got, apparently my passwords are fucking compromised.
They're too similar.
There's a new, of course, my phone, my actual contract ran out, so I'm on month to month. So 3 times a day I get a text about the new goddamn phone they want to give me for absolutely free. So I'm sure my phone goes off no less than 10, 12 times a day now, like an alert, and they all sound the same. It all just sounds like a text message came through.
Yeah.
And I look, and it's, fucking Verizon trying to get money again.
That's enough, Verizon. You don't deserve any more. No, but hey, in honor of you and Get Low, Goatsy, go see.
How low? Go see.
Hello, go see. Check it out on Spotify and all the platforms. I mean, there's like, there's no way you can't find this song.
Yeah, it's on 126 different outlets.
But for you, my friend, I got you a little gift.
It's not more Bacardi, is it?
No
Okay.
more. You're already.
It's really funny because I actually thought about the fact that you might do that, and I was even going to tell you, hey,
I don't like Bacardi.
well, no, I didn't even say don't like. It's just if I can choose, that's not what I'm going to choose. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
So,
and the gold stuff, I'm glad I didn't because the one special one you got ended up being really good. If you're looking for that kind of rum straight, I don't think I've had better.
Is that breaking news right now that you don't actually pickle your body with Bacardi? You pickle it.
No, but I've been pickling it since I started on this show.
once a week. But anyway, so here for you, I got you a little gift. As promised, here you go. Catch. Oh,
hell yes, yes.
Ding, ding,
oh,
ding, ding,
and it's got a smiley face on it and shit.
Yes, it's a bell for whenever people mention something. Just like you want.
Why is it not open?
I don't know. Hey, brand new. Just nobody else has used it, and that's very important when we're.
I almost don't want to hit it until someone makes a joke, but that's a good tone. That's a good cum joke tone.
Wait, hold on. Can you even hear it from over there?
Hold on, I'm gonna try to.
Try it out. Try it out. Yes.
Yeah. Dude, that's a good bell.
It sounds like the pizza's ready.
I'm so happy. This might be the happiest a bell has ever made me.
Well, I'm glad. That's what you get for all.
And
your
you
got
to remember Taco Bell. So that's saying something.
Yeah.
that is. All right. I also went a little international, I guess, for the drinks. Although, yeah, everything else we mainly get is American, except some Mexican stuff.
Yeah.
Mexico, America, same thing. I went north this time. I went to Canada.
Okay.
And I got
Canada.
I got some Crown Royal.
Hell yeah.
But Crown Royal salted caramel.
Oh my God! I didn't know that existed.
Neither did I. Until
My
earlier.
dog.
Ow. You know what? You do this because I
My
don't
dog.
myself.
I am so excited because Crown Royal doesn't do a ton of different flavors. I think there's apple.
There's apple because I
And
almost
I think
got
there's
that.
the maple syrup one.
I didn't
which
see that one.
I haven't had. That sounds amazing.
That does sound good.
No, I didn't know salted caramel, whatever Crown existed. I'm excited. Crown don't do anything not good, so.
Here, pour me in my face.
Hey.
My face on the kip. But no. Got a few things we're going to hit on the show tonight. We're going to talk about World Cup because, people do. I got, there is a new movie out on Netflix starring John Cena and Eric Andre, but also there was somebody else in that. Who's that? Never mind.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, this horrible. I'm going to share a new recipe. It's the Macho Mojito.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you? Like, it sounds like a delicious drink.
What's matcha?
Macho.
Oh, macho mojito.
Macho. It's hard for me to say.
This isn't the one with cum in it, is it?
It might be. It might be.
I had to shoehorn it in there. I want to ring the damn bell.
Anyway, we'll get to that later. Anyway, a lot of different stuff. But let's take a sip of this because I'm going to need it.
I forgot you guys were still talking. I drank it earlier.
When I tell you the story that what's been going on.
That's pretty fucking good.
Okay. I like it. I mean,
it's not blowing my doors off, but it's good.
No, it's good. I expected better. I think that goes to show you how good the other caramels we had.
Yeah.
What was it? The Scatterbrain.
Yeah, and the Old Smoky.
And the Old Smoky. Yeah. I think the Scatterbrain and the Old Smoky, since we're in that salted caramel vein, I think they both beat this.
The Scatterbrain wasn't. It was salted. It was a chocolate peanut butter pretzel.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And that's where the salt came in on that. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, this makes me. It tastes like being sick in elementary school or something. I don't know. It tastes
No,
like
I wouldn't say that. It don't taste like cough syrup to me at all.
Yeah.
It definitely tastes like caramel, but you got to remember it's Canadian whiskey too. It
Correct,
definitely has that Canadian whiskey. It's Crown. It definitely tastes like Crown. I wish it's definitely got the salt nailed. I wish it had a little more. I wish it had a little more caramel. It's not as sweet as I was expecting.
Yeah.
Here's the big question: is it 70 or 80 proof?
70.
See, it should be sweeter.
Yeah.
If it was 80 proof, I'd say this is really good. But with being 70 proof, it should be sweeter.
If this was like a slushy, I think it'd be really good.
Well,
Really?
anything.
Okay.
Anything
We'll
slushy.
try that later. But no. All right. Let me tell you this. And Dirk, you might have. I don't know. You might yell at me. You might appreciate this. I don't know.
Huh.
You know how I. Let Brittany admitted to Brittany after letting her think it was maybe her fault or something like that. I hit the expedition, broke a headlight.
Yeah.
It stopped working. We went to the dealer. They said it was going to be like, I don't know, $1,500 per headlight.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've changed.
Oh, here we go.
I've changed lights on my Titan like the whole thing before.
Yeah, the whole light assembly, yeah.
I've done it on a Toyota and stuff. I haven't done it on a Ford yet. And I didn't think to watch a video beforehand, but I went online. I went on eBay because that seemed to be the only place you can find the aftermarket type stuff.
Right.
Well, if you had ever worked on a Ford before in your life, you would have known this was doomed to fail from the start. Mainly because I don't know if it's still the same, but anytime I was working on anything Ford related, the biggest problem with Ford is they will change a part halfway through a model year. And so when you go to, say, like change your caliper or something, you go and get it for your year truck, and then you go to put it on, and it doesn't even come close to working, and you're like, this makes no sense, and you bring it back, and they go, is it this year? And you go, yeah, it's that year, and then you go, well, what month was it built in? You're like, I don't know what fucking month my fucking truck was built in, okay? I thought we bought vehicles by the year, not by the quarter.
It's on the door, right? Somewhere on the door.
It is on the door tag.
But it's
look.
But to go, when you could have a Chevy of like, you know, and any part fits for like 7 years in a row.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason why, you know, people who like to work on their vehicles like Chevys and General Motors and shit.
So anyway, I get these aftermarket. To find two of them together was impossible.
Really?
Yeah.
They usually sell them in pairs.
What they do in like some of the stores on eBay and stuff, you could have the drop down menu, and they were always sold out the pairs. So I had to buy a left one and a right one. So I did that. And
same company, different company.
Same company.
Okay.
I made sure it was a store, the same people. Got both of them shipped. Came together, but in different boxes, and huge. You don't realize how big the headlamp assembly is.
Oh, yeah, massive.
And these, instead of paying $1,500 a piece, I paid like $600, $700 with everything on it.
Yeah,
and it's still a lot of money. But I'm like, I'm gonna do this because I'm tired of driving around a vehicle with one headlight.
Yeah,
I can do this, right? And I go, and Brittany comes out with me, and she's like, we can do this. And I'm like, should we watch a video first? No, we can figure it out. I'm like, we're smart. Sure, I'm smart. I mean, I'm smart enough to want to watch a video, but not smart enough to actually watch the video. So I don't know what that tells you. So anyway, we start taking things off. We start getting into it, and I might have broke like one little plastic stud or something, but no big deal. I realized about 45 minutes into it that we're gonna have to take a bumper off.
Yeah,
gonna have to take like part of the wheel off, and I'm thinking, God damn it. I remember your father saying, yeah, get those. I'll help you do it. And then I was like, I'm actually glad I didn't take him up on that. This is why I never take people up on like offering to help, because if I went over there and it started being this big fucking job, I would have felt bad that they're having to help me with it, and then I would have wanted to like close up.
Genuinely, people who are offering know what the job would entail.
I know, and his dad is so awesome, he would know it would be a pain in the ass, but anyway, he might know the tricks and stuff. So anyway, I realized this is beyond me, and with a little coaxing, I got Brittany to finally fucking agree that, okay, we need to put it back together and let some professionals do it. So I took it to Tire Kingdom. I call them up. I go, listen, this is what happened. This is what I did. I ordered these, blah, blah, blah. They go,
and they always charge you less when they know you fucked it up and are now in dire straits to have it done. And by the way, I've already fucked up the studs, so now they got to replace that part too.
Couldn't be more opposite.
Yep.
So he goes, okay, yeah, listen, to do one of those, he says, you got the part. He says it's 0.8 hours, so less than an hour to do one.
Yeah.
He goes, you want both of them replaced? I go, well, I do have both of them, but you have to take the bumper off. Yeah, go ahead and do them both. He goes, yeah, I'll do it just for 1 hour late. I'm like, great. This is great. How much is this? He's like, $150. Well, you can't fucking beat that.
Yeah, no, that's
a good deal.
What is average labor cost now per hour mechanic? Is a couple hundred?
It all depends, man. Like at our shop, it's $350.
Okay, yeah. So when you say, as soon as you said 150, I'm like,
yeah, it's a good deal.
I don't even think the last time I took my I don't think the last time I took my car to a mechanic that was other than, the dealership, that it was under like $200 an hour, and that was probably 10 fucking years ago.
Yeah, so. It's been, I mean, it's been up there.
So anyway, so I'm excited. I'm taking the vehicle to the so-and-so shop, and I'm like, hey, here it is, dropping it off. They're like, yeah, this shouldn't take long. I'll see you in a couple hours or whatever. So
yeah,
a couple hours comes and go, and then I call them, and they go, listen, we hooked it up. It's not coming on. We realized it was there's some other box in there.
Sending unit or something.
All right.
Mullinax has one left. Apparently this is something that goes out all the time. They have one. It's $499. We're only going to charge you $550. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, do it. I've already spent how much money on headlights? You know, this now goes from like $150 to now like $700, $800. He goes, yeah, but hold on for a minute. Oh, motherfucker. He goes, you also need tires. You also need this.
Come on with that bullshit. I'd be like, put my shit back together. I'm coming to get it. Fuck you with that.
I go, don't worry about that. I'll get the tires later. Just go ahead and like do the headlights, do this box thing. There's something else they had to do, and then like labor was extra on that. Anyway, they closed at 5. It came to be like 3 o'clock, 3:30. Haven't heard anything, so I called them. I'm like, what's going on? Go, all right, man. Listen, we were just about to call you. We got that new box thing in, and when the fuse is in, your LEDs work. But when we take the fuse out, the other light works, and the LEDs don't. So it's flipped. I go, well, that sounds crazy. What's going on? You going to fix that? We're working on it. I'm like, well, when are you going to get it done? I mean, you close at 5, right? He goes, oh, well, it'll be done by 5. So trust me. I'm like, all right. So I drive by.
I'd be like, trust you? So far, that hasn't been going too well.
Anyway, so, 3:30, 4 o'clock, we drive by the place. It's still in there. The hood's up. I'm like, fucking A. So anyway, at 4:30, I'm like, just drop me off. I will wait for the last 30 minutes. I'm sure they've got the right fuse at this point. I go in, and he sees me, and he's like, oh, I was just about to call you again. I'm like, oh, great. I said, listen, you're going to have to take it to Ford.
Jesus Christ. Don't tell me they charged you for the time they spent on it.
So he goes, listen, you needed the box, and whenever you get the new box thing like that, you have to take it to Ford, and they need to reinstall the software.
They need to program it, yeah.
Yeah, and he said, it's a $15,000 program, which we don't have. You need to take it to Ford. I'm like,
it's dealer-specific software that they don't have. Yeah.
He said,
almost like they designed it so people couldn't work on their fucking vehicles anymore.
He goes, everything will work. Trust me. I just called Ford. They told me this is exactly what's going on, and blah blah blah. You just need to take it there. I'm like, fuck. And he goes, all right. And by the way, with all the labor and everything, blah 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 blah.
Fuck you, all the labor.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm $1,300 lighter, and I still don't have a headlight that works. So here I am.
What the fuck?
Fucking Canadian.
How is that legal? They can charge you for something they didn't fix.
They gave me the labor.
They did the labor. They installed the part.
They installed the parts. They found that the box wasn't working and fixed it, whatever that box was.
But shouldn't you, as a mechanic shop, know before you accept the job whether or not you can complete said job? When I was a tile guy, if I went to do a bathroom in someone's house, because this did happen to me 2 times when I was early on in my career. If you get a bathroom halfway done and you realize you can't finish it, you don't get a fucking penny. You don't, or I didn't anyway. I didn't charge any. Maybe it's just me being, the kind of person I am. But I've never known anybody to be in construction and go and get halfway through a job. And I mean, of course, there's contractors that are scummy and shit. But I don't know. That just that shit pisses me off.
The thing about it is, in that particular situation, they're legally allowed to charge you because they did replace the part. The fact that it doesn't work after the fact is not something it's not like they did a bad job and that's why it doesn't work. Why it didn't work is because Ford has to flash the new controller.
Exactly. So yeah. My thing is, I'm always the type of guy to go to the dealer if I have something. I'm just go there. I know I'm going to pay extra, and I know I probably would have paid $3,000 or something to get those that one headlight fixed. Yeah, just the one headlight was going to be like $3,000. But anyway, but now I've paid like $1,300 for the headlights, $1,300 again for like labor and something. And now I don't know how much it's going to cost to get this fucking thing.
It's probably going to be a half hour.
Haven't you heard though? The Dow's at $1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I love the fact that, and this isn't even political in my opinion. This is just rich person, poor person.
This gets better the more
rich people's idea of telling you how great things are is something that's doing great that nobody can afford to participate in unless they already have a decent amount of money.
There was one time,
this rich person thing that only rich people can do? It's doing great, poor people.
There was one time, actually Brittany's brother, before he passed, obviously, he told me he used to do the stock market and stuff like that, and he's like, anybody can do it. He said, just get cruise lines. And this is everybody. You listening? Here's a Rodney tip. His name was Rodney. And he said, get cruises and try to buy them when they're on the slump, when it's not a cruise time, because everybody loves cruises all around the world, and that shit just keeps going up. So,
Yeah.
and I did that, and I made like $1,000, which quickly went away. And when I cashed it out, I mean, they took money out of it too, so I didn't really make that money. Yeah, stock market sucks sometimes, but if you have a lot of money, it's going to be great. So that's what I'm trying to get to, but it just doesn't
and it's
happen.
like basically like just like he said, it's like whenever I hear commercials on the radio for International Diamond Center, they're like, a pair of diamond set earrings for only $5,000, and this lady's creaming herself over this, and I'm like, $5,000 for a pair of fucking.
Does creaming herself count as jizz?
Oh shit! I am sorry. No, I was sleeping.
Female jizz still counts as jizz.
Yeah, yes,
Well,
it does. You heard it here first. Female jizz still counts as jizz. That was your bell, by the way. I wasn't stealing your cum bell.
That's all right.
All three of us got one now. No, but dude, the International Diamond Center, I have every single time I hear those, I think the same thing you just said, and also I go, is anybody that can afford a pair of $5,000 diamond earrings rolling around waiting for a radio commercial to tell them that they're on sale? If you can buy $5,000 diamond earrings, I doubt you even give a fuck about a sale,
right?
For one, and like I said, is that the catalyst? Like you're going to fucking Ruth Chris, and you're like, oh, International Diamond Center's having a sale today. Let's go get those diamond earrings.
Yeah,
you know? It just seems like such a weird thing.
Muffin, let's go get
Muffy, right?
Muffy, yeah,
Muffy.
Whatever your name is.
Muffy. What was that from?
I don't know.
Muffy.
Was that Gilligan's Island? No? Yeah?
Yeah,
It could be.
Yeah, whatever.
I remember what you're talking about. I just don't remember what it's from.
Oh, let's go get some diamond earrings. Cause we're so
Was it Mr.
rich.
Magoo?
I don't know. All right.
Wait, hit that bell again.
Magoo. That would be my porn name. Have one eye is all covered in goo.
Mine. I actually said one time mine would be Ramsey Broadcock. Sounds like a distinguished gentleman that'll.
The one that always made me laugh was Barry McCockiner.
Mr. McCockiner.
Mr. McCockiner.
Oh man.
Wide cock, really? Do you have a wide cock, or would it be like?
No, it's a name, Broadcock.
Would it be a surprise?
Shit, that reminded me. So I thought of a joke that I thought that everyone had heard, and then like I've told it occasionally, just that I like to revive it, and then nobody that I tell it to has ever heard it. I feel like you have to have heard it, Dirt, being around like the rock scene and stuff. But have you guys ever seen the barcode on a condom?
No.
No.
I mean, you do have to unroll it all the way. So.
All right.
See, I would have.
I've heard that. Yeah, I heard it as serial number, but there's still
okay.
That's still a good one.
I cried the first time I heard it too. So. And then the next time it was the first time I actually unrolled a condom all the way to see if it was actually true.
Is it?
No.
Well,
and then I felt like an idiot for doing it.
Dirt, it's okay if you didn't know if there was a barcode on the condom. You can't see through your mouth anyway.
Oh, Jesus. You don't have eyeballs on your tongue. God damn.
You like that?
That's great.
Hit the bell. That counts.
That wasn't a cum joke. It can't just be any sex joke. It has to be directly fluid related.
My favorite joke that in that same vein it's one of this old guy, Mel Craig, one of my mentors in comedy. And like I said, he was in his late 60s when I met him. So he told me this joke where these two old men are sitting on the front porch of their farmhouse, and this Mercedes is driving through, and it has a flat tire, pulls over the side of the road, and so one guy was Melvin. He goes, I reckon we should help that lady get that tire fixed. And he says, yeah, I reckon you're right. So they go out there and they fix the tire and start the car up, and the belt's shredded off of it. Well, we got to get you a belt, but the parts store don't open until tomorrow, so you're welcome to crash here if you'd like. She says, all right, well, I guess I've got no choice. So she crashes there, and she's drinking whiskey with them, and one thing leads to another. And she says, if we're going to do this, she's like, you guys have to wear these condoms because I don't want to get pregnant. And they said, well, you know what? No problem. They put the condoms on. So fixed the car the next morning. She drives off. A couple weeks later, they're sitting on the porch. And then one guy said, Henry, you remember that time that Rich up-to-do city girl come through here and flat her tire out in the road? And he goes, yeah, I remember that. He says, that was a good time, right? And he goes, yeah, it was. And then Melvin says, well, Melvin, do you give a fuck if that lady gets pregnant? He says, no, I don't. And he says, me neither. I'm taking this fucking condom off.
It's got to be hard to pee like that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes. You said that like you had some serious questioning or wisdom coming behind it.
No.
Dude. That was a serious dude.
Dude. Do you remember the first time you did you experiment with the condom before you actually before game day?
Yeah.
I did too, and I remember I got interrupted. My
this tastes weird.
No. I was putting it on just to figure it out, and my grandparents, and we lived in a double wide trailer, so there's not a whole lot of privacy or whatever. And I felt the whole trailer shaking as my grandmother was coming down the hallway to like tell me something. So I had to like. So I had to like zip up real quick and everything, and I didn't take the condom off.
Okay.
And I forgot about it.
Yep.
And then I later went to go to the bathroom and didn't even think about it. And I think I sat down because I was gonna do everything, and I started peeing, and the weirdest feeling happened. And then I looked down, and I peed in the condom. Those condoms can have a lot of fucking fluid inside them. I'm just saying, whoever designed that plastic should get a Nobel Award or something, because there is no plastic like the condom plastic.
Isn't Nobel for writing?
No, Nobel. No. There's lots of Nobel prizes.
Yeah. There's got to be one for a condom.
Okay.
Well, which reminds me of another joke. Why did the condom fly across the room? Because he got pissed off.
Jesus. No, but that's wild, and that is not the first time that I've heard a story that's made me go, I feel like I either notice or pay attention to things a lot more than the average person, because I hear a story like that and I go, how do you forget you had a piece of plastic wrapped around your penis? Like,
you don't want your grandparents to know, and you got to go to 4 o'clock dinner.
Well, even more so, I would think that you would be like thinking about it the whole time. You could feel it. Like, did you not feel it squeezing? Is that the problem? Is that what's going on here?
No.
He's like, there was no pressure at all. It fell right off. It was just sitting in my shorts.
It wasn't a whole long time period between there. Like, it was. I panicked, and
I mean, I'm not shaming you for pissing your condom or anything.
No. It's an important question. I totally get it. It wasn't like we went to dinner and I had it on for a long period of time. It was more like 10 minutes while I talked to him and like try to play it up.
Okay. Then you're focusing on trying to.
And then I got to go to the bathroom. We got to get ready to go. And I sat down, and then I felt this big like balloon, a balloon happening. And I like looked down, and then I remember I was like, "Fuck, how do I do this?" And we had like the old trailer that had carpet on the floor, so I can't splash anything. So I had to like roll it down and drop it into the bowl.
Like a fucking hand grenade.
And it splashed up. The pee came up a little bit.
Well, not to mention, as soon as you break that seal, it's coming back at you.
Yeah.
Disgusting. That's why I don't use them.
Well, we see how that turned out for you.
Well, I mean, it was going pretty good until Brittany showed up.
Damn fertile bitch.
Hey, I mean, I don't regret a thing. But anyway, all right. Speaking of having 3 kids and peeing in a condom while your grandparents are outside the door, it's PTSD Awareness Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically the same. Pissing in a condom in your grandparents' trailer is the same thing as going to Fallujah.
That is definitely traumatic. Trauma is trauma, no matter where you're at. Some guys stormed the beach of Normandy. I had to pee with a condom on that I forgot for 10 minutes.
Same thing. Just less gunpowder.
I also
same smell though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't start doing the thing until later. I was like 15, I think. I went.
What do you mean by doing the thing?
He made the hand motion.
Working it. There you go. How old were you when you were exploring?
Oh God. Probably 11 or 12.
Okay, so you're a little bit. Yeah, I was a little bit more advanced. What about you? Not advanced. Advanced in age.
I want to say like 13.
So I was a late bloomer, but I would hear my friends talk about it like at lunchroom, and I'm like, yeah, me too, yeah, the stuff that I didn't know what they were talking about. So
wait, kids were talking about that at school?
Yeah. I talk. Oh yeah, dude. When I went to school,
my school, no one would even bring it up, and no one would even admit to it.
Oh. I was homeschooled yet again, so there was nobody to jerk off with or where I was.
Man, you missed out. You're sitting in a school locker room, and everybody's just stroking it.
No, I would. No, that never happened. I don't think.
No, did not.
I would listen to other people's conversations a lot. Other guys were talking about like the pussy they had and stuff, and like I was thinking, I'm so behind the times, and I blame my grandparents a lot for it because I grew up with old people, and whatever, who cares? So I heard all these guys talking about jerking off and stuff. It's a great feeling, yeah. And we actually.
I will say that early, I feel like that is out of the ordinary.
What, 15 years old?
Yeah, like 14. Because everybody did it, but you weren't like.
Everybody's embarrassed about it.
Right, yeah. That was something to be like ashamed. Like,
no.
Back in the day.
Our high school, there was a VHS tape that was called Workout Video, and we passed it around the friends. Y'all
passed around a jerk
VHS,
tape.
yes. It was.
Boy, if that doesn't say 90s or late 80s, I don't know what
we didn't
does.
have the internet back then, kids.
Oh, my God. Passing. Can you imagine? I could just see a whole fucking skit around that, where you got, like, the high school kids. They got it in their backpack, and they're sneaking, they're passing it off like drugs in the fucking bathroom stall.
And you know what? I was the last one to have that tape. And...
Did you take it out of the box with fucking rubber gloves?
Wait, no. Hold on. Let me think. I'm getting a couple stories mixed up. So no, I wasn't the last one to have that one. That was the workout video, and it was a great video we would talk about because there was this one part.
It was a great video we would talk about. What's that talk?
I'll tell you. So the premise of the video really was it was a workout video.
God bless spandex.
This guy was working out, and then his girl.
A guy was working out.
Then his girl came in there. You know how it goes, and she's you're so great at working it. Joe, you're awesome, Joe. Oh my God! And it keeps going, and then he's fucking her on the workbench and stuff like that, and he thrusts in there deep, and she goes, "Oh, deeper, Joe, deeper," because just like that, deeper, Joe, deeper. So all of us as
fucking the nanny.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. You didn't have a lot of choices.
Deeper, Joe.
So like in the middle of like English. And it's real quiet. People are supposed to be like studying and doing stuff. Like one of us would go, "Deep it, Joe." It was fun.
So I get it. I get it.
Now, what I was kind of getting it mixed up with, and kids, this shows you how old we are. How lucky you fucking have, and even if you have to like steal your dad's ID to get on the fucking online, you're lucky. So. In the time of VHS, and you'd sometimes get the Skinamax for free in the middle of the night. I was lucky enough to have a fucking VHS tape recorder in my goddamn room, and that like 2 days, every 6 months you got those Skinamax things with like I think the guy from X-Files or something.
David Duchovny, Red Shoe Diaries.
Oh yeah, that's it, and a couple other ones.
I always remember Emmanuel in Space. Y'all remember that one? Or
No.
No, but. I would make the most of my free preview. I would record them, and I put something else on the tape. So this is what happened. So
jerking off the previews.
Well, not just no. It was like it was all the whatever they usually show.
Yeah.
It was just like for two days you got it for free.
Yeah, they would give you free.
Okay,
yeah, it's the free HBO and Cinemax preview week, and it was or for however long it was. It was just you just got access to it on your cable for that time.
And when you're 16 and you don't have the internet yet, you think this is going to last you till you're 30.
Yeah.
Right.
So I recorded like 3 or 4 spots, and when I'd have the house alone, and I've learned when I learned it the right way. God, there's so many stories. So. I would take care of business when my grandparents weren't alone. You stop the tape, you leave it. So anyway, I was at school one day, and my grandfather was fucking nosing around my shit, and I don't know why he needed a tape. I guess he needed to set something up to record for my fucking grandmother. So he went into my room to find a fucking blank tape, and he happened to pop in my jerk-off tape.
Okay.
I got home. He was so mad, yelling at me like, what kind of perv am I, and blah, blah, blah.
See, there's another thing I don't understand, because you know for a fact that old man was jerking off when he was younger. I don't understand the whole, like, it falls into that whole, you know,
but then again,
I'm a preacher because I do terrible things, but you can't, or you're a terrible person, you're going to hell.
But we've talked to my grandmother before. I really do think they had sex twice. And that was it. So I don't know if my grandfather jerked off. If he was still alive, I would ask. Maybe call my grandmother and ask her
if he was a really well, there's another theory. If someone's super grumpy, maybe they didn't learn
how to jack off,
or felt ashamed about it.
Some religious shame about it.
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe he was shamed out of it. Because I'm going to be real. In my brain, the only way I can see anybody shaming anybody else for jerking off is either they don't know how to do it right or they're shamed religiously for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, how can anybody pleasure themselves and then go, how dare somebody do this
how did,
every day, sometimes twice?
Don't hit me up too hard for this question, but how did y'all figure out how to do it? Did your dad sit you down and tell you what to expect?
No.
Or did you just hands-on?
Come in here. Hey, come in here. I want to show you something.
No, but I shit you not. My dad did try to have a conversation about it. Like, what I think probably happened is, you know, I'm sure it's pretty obvious when your teenage son starts disappearing in the bathroom 5 times, 4 or 5 times a day, and it's way longer than usual, and you can hear the fucking music in there. I'm sure you know what's going on. So he had the conversation with me, like, after it became a thing for me. And it was really weird because he was talking about, well, have you taken yourself to completion? Blah, blah. I'm like, why are we having this fucking, like, even if I did, like, of course I'm not going to tell you
I'm
that.
not telling you shit. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, all right. Okay. Here.
I'm actually liking this more the more I drink of it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
that's good.
It's certain liquors, man. It's a little strong until you get a slight buzz. You've had a couple shots, and then it smooths out.
That's once you adjust to it.
Yeah, and I actually I'm digging it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
So am I, and maybe that's why I'm sharing so much. Last story I'll tell, and
this
then we'll
is
take
great.
a break.
No, for the segment that you bestowed the cum bell on me. I don't think it could have went any better than talking about our childhood jerk-off stories.
Well, here's the thing. I obviously, like, I didn't get to talk or anything, and I remember before.
Don't worry. Like I said, you wouldn't want it. Be glad.
And before my dad died, I remember, I think it was like kindergarten or first grade probably. They had like some video that your parents had to sign off for, that so you can watch it. It's all about the reproduction. How it happened.
You watched that in kindergarten?
I think, or first grade. Yeah.
What fucking schooling system were you in?
There's a private school.
I gotta join.
Lutheran school, actually, a Christian school.
That makes sense.
I was the only student in all of like the first grade. There's 2 first grade classes. I was the only one that was isolated into the room. So the 2 rooms were connected with the bathroom. So I had to go sit and not learn about how reproduction happened.
Because they wouldn't sign it?
I did go into the bathroom and peek and see what it was kind of about. I remember seeing eggs and sperms. This is why, for the longest time, and I say longest time, like, I don't know, I was probably like 10 or 11 when I finally figured out that you don't pee in a woman's mouth to get her pregnant.
Okay.
Which explains why no kids until now.
He's been trying to retrieve that pee condom so he gets someone pregnant. No, but hey, don't feel bad, because I actually was banned, not banned, but my mother refused to let me attend any, what do they call that? Health,
the health
sexual education.
Yeah, I was banned from it all 100%.
So let's go back to once I'm like 14, 15 years old, I'm hearing everybody talk about it. You got to jerk off. You haven't seen the workout video yet, Owen? Come on, you got to watch. So anyway, I get home, put the video in, and I'm like, all right, what am I supposed to do here? All right, supposed to touch myself, right? All right, so I start
You're punching yourself in the
I rub it in and flinging it around. I'm like, all right. Oh, God.
I still flick mine to this day. Y'all flick yours?
No.
No. Flick it. Yeah. No, hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, flick that shit hard.
Nope. Do not do that.
No, try it.
Right now?
I mean, if you feel the need, I won't judge.
We'll take break.
If you've never flicked it, I mean,
we'll flick it in the break.
Flick it in the break.
So here I am,
flick it in the break is crazy.
little 15-year-old Owen in the back of my double wide trailer with my door shut. Keep in mind, the room that I'm in, which is my room now, is the room that I guess my dad stayed in and lived in for the 2 years he lived with my grandparents. So anyway, I'm trying to learn how to jerk off in my dad's old room, and I'm and it got big, and I'm like, all right, this is feeling good, and then I'm like really focusing. I'm like, I think something's going to happen. Hold on, let me stop for a minute, and I really focused, and I really pushed, and then all of a sudden I start peeing. I peed on my belly.
Oh.
I'm like, this isn't right. I didn't do something right. I did not give up, though. A couple times later, I actually figured it out.
It's like 3 or 4 more piss-soaked sheets, and I had it down.
I figured it out, God damn it, and haven't regretted it since. So.
Did you see? I don't know if you guys saw this, but I don't know if I shared it with you guys or not.
Let's delete this segment.
I have a friend who is big on the Reddit.
Reddit threads.
The Reddit threads where people share embarrassing stories.
Uh-huh.
And this one guy, you can tell by the choice of words that he's from the UK. But he said that when he was in middle school, that he used to spray fart spray in the bathroom to disguise when he was in there jerking off. He said, but the fart spray that he bought was so terrible that his mother thought that he had something wrong with him, and he ended up going for a colonoscopy. She took him to a GI doctor, and he got a colonoscopy because of the fart spray he was using. So I do want to say this because this is, I think you guys will find funny. So the first pornography video that was shared with me was a movie called Boobs A Poppin'. And the premise of this story, and I still have a copy of it, not in this house, but it's packed up in some other shit at my parents' house. But it's a VHS tape.
That's weird. That's what my wrestling coach used to call me.
Boobs A Poppin'. But what's funny about the movie is it's one of those from the 90s where they had a storyline, right?
Yeah.
And the storyline was these of course these two couples are sitting on the couch in their shitty,
apartment or something.
Dirty trailer,
Yeah.
and they're watching TV, and then they of course start fucking, and then as they're flipping through the channels, there's this commercial about this new apartment complex that's super cheap. And they're like, oh, the rooms look nice, too. So they go down to look at the place. Well, it turns out the reason why they're so cheap is because they're filming all the people fucking in the rooms and then making movies out of it, right? Well, the guy who runs the apartment complex, played by Ron Jeremy. And so the first time you see him, it's when he's talking to the two couples, and he gives them the keys, and they're like, oh, welcome to the community. And they leave. And then his secretary comes in, who's played by Lethal Weapons, and she has giant boobs. And so she's standing next to his desk talking to him, and he says something to her, and he lifts up her skirt, and she's got no panties on. And it's just the funniest scene. He lifts it up, and then he goes, hey, look, a pussy. And that was the funniest fucking thing in the world to me.
It was weird. It took 47 takes to get that one line.
Yeah.
That's your Deepa Joe Deepa.
That's your Deepa Joe Deepa.
Deepa Joe Deepa. Look at that pussy. Same interchangeable.
Oh, man.
But I'm taking notes. So we got Boobs A Poppin' was Dirt's first porno.
Yeah.
Bushy likes to flick his dick.
Yep.
There's going to be a masturbation song at the end of the show.
Nice.
All right.
Do you have any other weird first times?
The only other thing I could think to add, I thought I told this story on the show before, but my first introduction to porno was actually even way after I had started. I was 16 or so, and the job where I was working, it had an outdoor bathroom that was kind of wasn't connected to the main shop. And so we'd go out there to go, and there was a road, we had a 6-foot chain link fence, and there was a road that went right down beside the shop, on the bathroom side, and someone had just thrown a paper sack full of Swank magazine like over the fence. I don't know. I don't know if a parent was mad and getting rid of their kid's stash, or if they were done with it and decided they just threw it. I just knew I went to go to the bathroom one day and there's a paper bag laying there in the path, and I pick it up and it's full of porno mags, and I'm like, well,
Jackpot.
This is convenient.
Yeah, I know where this is going.
Yeah, and so I started jerking off at work. This is great.
Okay, funny little.
Many times I go in the bathroom and go, I'm getting paid for this.
Funny little tidbit about Swank magazine. So, somebody gave me a Swank magazine one time, and it was the first time I'd seen anything other than Playboy or Penthouse, which are
so the spread like
super
blew your
super,
mind.
Yeah, super G. I mean, I say G-rated for porno, but super like tame, right?
Right. Yeah.
And the copy of Swank, I remember when I was flipping through it, and on the first couple of pages, there's an advertisement for you to get your own subscription to Swank mailed to your house, which of course can't do that. Have that shown up in the mail,
Right?
But in the fucking ad is the CEO or founder of Swank, and in the fucking ad, he's sitting on the toilet holding a copy of Swank with his fucking dick in his hand.
What the?
And that's the guy who owns the company, and he's there with his own fucking dick in the picture, jerking his own dick, and I'm like, oh, this goes hard.
Do you guys remember that beautiful golden time? I only remember it being for like a year or two, but I'm not sure what the actual time span was. But you used to be able to go to the gas station.
Yep.
And there was no plastic covering on the porno mags. They just had them behind the counter. But if you were tall enough to see back there, you could see, everything.
Yeah, now they're in plastic bags.
Well, I mean, I swear it wasn't maybe 6 months to a year after I even realized that was a thing. They started sleeving them up.
And what's funny is the one the store that I remember seeing that at for the first time was that Circle K right across the street from the baseball fields on Park Avenue and was it Sandpiper?
You know what? I'm going to be real. There is a 50% chance that was the first place I saw it. I mean, we both grew up in Apopka.
Yeah.
And I absolutely remember that being one of the places, that I recall that being a thing. That'd be really funny if the first time me and you both saw Boo was at the same Circle K.
You both jerked off the same trash.
Yeah.
Well, apparently everyone in your school jerked off to the same tape.
Yeah, but I mean, we passed it around. It was a thing of honor, not
a thing of honor.
Yeah, you had to be cool if you got the workout tape to take.
Okay, I'm going to share this story. I don't think I've ever. I know I've told people before, but I've never shared it on a platform like this. So, one time I remember it being funny to me after the fact.
Yeah.
Not at the moment where I figured out the ridiculous mistake I'd made, but one time I accidentally bought Magnum condoms and didn't realize it until I was trying to use said Magnum condom, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to figure this out on the fly. And so what I did was, just like a girl would use a scrunchie, I just put my balls in them. And that held it on. It was like the knot at the end of
I thought you were going to say you took a couple popsicle sticks and ran it down the side
No.
to create some girth.
No, I just put it
That's
all the way
genius.
on. I put it all the way on, and then I fucking put my balls in there, and then it held it on.
So,
now that everybody knows,
I almost don't want to tell this story because it's almost the opposite of that, and I don't want to look like I'm humble bragging or anything. But every time I'd ever wear a condom, many times when I was younger, I did not wear condoms when I probably should have. And I had a girlfriend at one point, and she was like, asked, and I was like, look, I said, I can't wear them. I said, I was like, I can't even finish half the time when I've got, a condom on. I said, it's just, I said, my shit will go numb, it'll fall asleep and shrivel up. And she's like, well, have you tried Magnums? And I'm like, no. I was like, I'm not doing that. I wanted to save myself that embarrassment. You know what I mean? And she's like, no, I think you'd fit them. And then, of course, I started questioning why my girlfriend had this much, because this was pretty early on. I was like, why does my girlfriend know, condom sizes, and where I should be sitting in the demographic. But anyway, I did try them and it worked out well. But I will say, never seen the barcode on a Magnum condom. You know, it's more of a girth scenario.
Well,
than
at the 7-Eleven right by over where you're at, right?
Yep.
There's a fucking. I remember going in there one time to, I think it was buying a pack of cigarettes or something, and right next to the register, they always have that little rollable cart with all their shit that's on special or it's on clearance or whatever. And I remember buying a pack of cigarettes one time, and I look over and they had all the Magnum condoms on the clearance rack, and I go, "No big dick guys in a pop apparently."
I went into that 7-Eleven at like midnight one time, and fucking mice running across the floor, and I'm like, "Dude, do you see those mice over there?" And he goes, yes, mice." Like,
nice mice.
Well, he didn't say it. He said, yeah, just mice. But yeah, he might have said nice mice. Sure, whatever. But I mean,
I thought you said nice.
I'm like, that's odd. Yes, mice. And it's like, he knew, and he couldn't care less. And I'm like,
friends.
I'm like, whatever, man. They just ran under the drink machine if you want to do anything. He didn't.
Well, that syrup will kill him anyway.
So, all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk some soccer. We're going to talk some movies that are out. Well, at least one or two movies that are out. John Cena and also Jackass.
Oh,
and Eric Andre. And I'll give you the recipe because I know Bushy's really interested in the macho mojito, right?
Oh, for sure.
You're not.
Oh, I will say real quick. We started with the song. I'll end with a quick thing about the song, and we talk about visualizing and speaking things into existence.
Yes.
I am the new Pitbull.
Okay.
Except I'm the new Pitbull who's old Pitbull.
Okay.
Because this song seems to be really resonating with women over 40 for whatever reason.
Okay.
It seems to be the vein of what loves this song.
All right.
And in what way? Like you gotta share that.
Just most of the positive feedback I've gotten is from older women.
That's because you only talk to older women.
That's true.
Let me tell you, I know a 2-year-old woman.
Okay.
My daughter, she seems to like the song when it comes on, when I play it. And when I'm scrolling through my Spotify of like what I want to listen to, you know, you're one of the most recent songs that I like since the song just came out. Fucking everybody out there listening, go like
How Low Go See.
I want to say Goatsy. I don't even want to call it by anything other than Goatsy. I'm sorry.
Just go see the song. Go check it out.
How Low Go See, which is a fucking catchy song. Try not to.
What's Jackson thing?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Whenever I start, turn on my Spotify to go find a song to listen to, it's one of the ones at the top. So he goes, "Oh, look, it's Bushy. I want to hear Bushy's song." And I said, "Listen, it's 3 times. That's enough." And today I was like, I'm going to go do the show with him, and I'm sure I'm going to hear about it. That's enough. No,
right.
I'm just kidding. No, but he loves the song, so that's a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old that enjoy it. Also, this 7-year-old now, I'm enjoying it.
Well, it really feels weird to say women over 40 because it sounds like I'm talking about old, and I'm like, I am a male over 40. So
think about when you were 19.
When I say anything about over 40, I don't feel like I'm included in that statement, but I am.
Mentally, we aren't. But
no, believe me, this segment proves to everybody mentally we are not 40. These segments like this are my favorite segments, but also I do have family members that listen to this.
Well, also, I mean, that bell on the table next to you is the physical embodiment of the fact that we are not 40 mentally.
Yeah. And you know what? To make it even worse,
we purchased a fucking bell to celebrate our cum jokes.
I love the fact it's got this smiley face on it. Every time I look over to ring it, it's like it's smiling at me, and I know that sounds really dumb, but
it's saying, "Hey, congrats, buddy."
Yeah, and it's like another load.
Or he's saying, "I just did it."
Yeah.
That's the face I get.
This is the cum bell because he's happy. He looks like he just finished.
All right. Yeah, let's take a break. You're listening to Pop Culture Radio. We will be right back.
What a sticky segment.
A song to stay, a shattered window, singing I've seen everything, a burning rain. A song to say, a shattered window, singing I've seen everything, a burning rain. Came through my window as it crashed to the ground, making all kinds of sounds. And we are never going to see the spaces in between.
Well, welcome back to Pop Culture Radio.
Anything going on in the chat room tonight?
I don't think I've seen anything come up yet. Let's see. Not at the moment.
I mentioned in my Marvel Strike Force Alliance that, I do a podcast on Saturdays. And it was really funny because I've mentioned it before. Most of the people in my alliance, we've been together almost a year now. And I mentioned it this time, and there was like 3 or 4 people that were all like, really? You never said this before, or I missed it. So apparently the times that I had mentioned it before, it must have got scrolled off pretty quickly in chat or something, and people didn't catch it. Because people that have definitely been in the alliance with me throughout the time I've mentioned it before were completely surprised by it, and one of them already went and actually listened to the Father's Day show and said he really liked it.
Oh,
so
that's funny.
we might end up having a fan or two from my mobile game.
Nice.
Speaking of which, there's been an overwhelming comment on our socials this week because the reel, the short, the TikTok, whatever, when you talk about the game that you're playing and how
really?
the new game that you're playing, and it's been, all the comments have been, how the fuck you gonna not say what the game is? Because the clip that and nowhere in it or in the description does it even say what fucking game we're talking about.
I love that.
I was about to say I definitely said it when I was talking
You
about
did
it.
it wasn't in the clip. I love trolling the people sometimes.
That's great. No, that's probably perfect clip marketing. You know what I mean? Like you want it to people to go, well, fuck, now I got to go find out what the game is.
The other one, which we just got a comment the other day, was somebody who's like, are you ever gonna fucking say what it says? Is like the seal that pushed me or whatever.
Yeah.
People are still commenting on that thing because they're pissed off that it never actually says what it translates to. They listen to the whole thing and they're like, what? Yeah.
I will say I love the fact that just in my regular scroll now, we have started popping up the shorts fairly regular.
Yeah.
Like at least once a day, if not twice a day, through my normal scroll, we pop up in there.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
It's funny because like some of that one clip that we did like I don't know 3-4 months ago about the Tuesday reset theory.
Yep.
That clip will not die. It's over 500,000
well,
views
every
on that
Tuesday
clip
it
now.
resets.
Yeah.
Oh. It's actually 2 million views, but every 500K it hits another Tuesday.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna pour me a little bit more of this.
Yeah, it's really funny. I think we all kind of poo-pooed on this crown just
At
a
first.
little bit at first, and
Yeah, it's definitely good.
It is flying out of that bottle, and every time, here we go. I need some more of that on.
Oh, yeah,
And every time I look at my glass, it is way emptier than I expected it to be.
just like Canada, you want to hate it, but it grows on you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Canada. Don't hate me. Hey, speaking of Canada, let's talk about Jackass.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I say that not because Canadians are jackasses, but because a lot of the guys from Jackass are from Canada.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't
Is that
know
true?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just made
Yep.
that up on the
Yeah, no,
slide.
I
I
guess
cover my ass.
Steve-O and
Knoxville?
Pontius
No. Oh,
and all them. They're from Toronto.
Exactly. That's like I said. Canada.
Yeah.
I had
I
no
love
idea.
you. Neither did I.
Yeah. So
Sometimes things work out when you bullshit.
the movie premiere, the new movie came out Friday, and it was kind of cool because of at the actual Hollywood red carpet premiere this week. April and Phil Margera showed up to the premiere. Bam did not come. They explained why. He's in the new movie in archival footage and stuff, but he didn't shoot anything new. He's 2 years sober now. And he's gone basically hardcore back into the skating world. And so he's doing a lot of skate stuff, hanging out with the Dern brothers in DeLand, Florida, like not far from here. And he's not in a position to put himself back into that group of people. Yeah. Whereas, Steve-O's been sober for 15 years now. The last movie they did, he was sober. But Bam's got himself in a good place right now and doesn't want to go back to that. So, but it was cool because Knoxville got all teared up and choked up when they asked him about it on the red carpet. He was just happy that Phil and April showed up.
Yeah,
but
I saw some pictures of them, like you said, on the red carpet and stuff. I mean, they look great. Phil is like in a wheelchair.
He's in a wheelchair now. Yeah,
had a couple of health problems or something. It's weird seeing people get old, and and it makes you realize how old you're getting.
Well, what's funny is I went back and watched all of the Jackass movies and the .5s. So it's like Jackass 2.5, Jackass 3.5, and then Jackass Forever has I haven't got to that one. I don't know if that one has a .5, but they release the .5s because they have like most of them. It's an hour and a half of footage that wasn't in the movie,
right?
Of other stuff. And I'll tell you this,
it's probably the better stuff.
They all hold up. Like, I literally caught myself laughing out loud watching this shit that I've already seen before, but it's just fucking funny and it holds up. The fucking one that cracked me, it was it was the last one. Point number 3, because Ryan Dunn was still alive. In the .5 part of it, there is a clip where Jeff Tremaine, the director, is saying Johnny is really hard to get to prank because he
knows it all.
He's seen it all. He catches things before it happens. Well, they got him during the fucking cast and crew premiere of the movie. Jimmy Kimmel was hosting it, and he says, "Hey, before you go anywhere, Johnny," he's like, "Adam and Ryan Bam and Ryan made a short film they want to show to you to thank you for everything you've done for them and for this, this franchise and everything." And they play this video, and it's Ryan Dunn and Bam Margera, and Ryan goes, "Johnny Knoxville has prescription sunscreen." He's like, he's a real Hollywood guy now. And he goes, "Oh, look what I have." And he holds up Johnny's prescription sunscreen. And he goes, "Yeah, we got it out of his car. He has no idea it's missing right now. So we're going to add a little something to it." And Bam pulls up, "This is horse cum." And so they fucking ladle horse cum into Johnny's prescription, into his prescription sunscreen, and then they shake it up, and Bam starts throwing up at the smell of it. And then Ryan's trying to put the cap on. He's like, "Oh God, it's so stringy. It's like stringy off of the bottle now." So they put it back in his car, and then they show a clip of him putting it on, and Johnny just starts cackling, laughing, and he goes, "I wondered why my sunscreen changed texture."
Right.
And he's like, "Apparently I've been massaging horse cum into my face for 3 weeks."
Oh my God.
That's fucking nasty. That's fucking nasty.
But they showed him, and he's putting it on, and he's going
so
over his lips, over his mouth, everything. And he's rubbing horse cum all over his face.
It's really funny
as he was eating a carrot.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of how I would work this in, and then we're talking about Jackass, so it works perfectly. I follow the author that wrote John Dies in the End, or John Carter
Wong.
Must Die.
Wong.
Or what?
His last name is Wong. The guy who wrote those books.
Definitely no. Jason Pargin.
Oh, that's not the author of John Dies at the End, then. He's the guy from Cracked, Wong. Yeah.
Oh,
I know who. Because I'm a fan of that.
Okay,
guy.
well then let me switch. Okay, so there's an author that I follow named Jason Pargin that wrote something about.
Okay.
With the guy's name John in it.
Yeah.
Became a cult classic and everything. I don't even think I've ever seen the movie. Anyway, I started following the author because I really like his takes on a lot of stuff. And it's just entertaining Facebook content, basically. Well, he had something where he was like, "I think that this..."
No, you're right. Jason Pargin. So who the fuck am I thinking of?
Okay.
All right.
So I was right.
You're right. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, John Dies in the End was written by Jason Pargin. And yet, I've never seen John Dies in the End, but Jason Pargin, I really like his take on a lot of stuff. He does a lot of things that's just like, this is something you didn't know about, or this is something I wish I would have known when I was younger, like stuff like that. And he did a video, and he said, "I think this is the best universal piece of media ever created. And the reason that I say that is because you can show this to anybody and get the same reaction, the reaction that was intended." And he's like, and I, would challenge anybody to take this, and show it to anybody in the world. And I guarantee you there's nobody that is not going to laugh at this. And it was the high five skit from Jackass. The big hand.
Yes.
So Jason Pargin, this successful author and all this stuff, he believes that the best piece of media ever, the most universally where everybody would get the same reaction to something that was created, is the Jackass high five skit.
Not the Hot Wheels and the condom up the ass.
No, that was always one of my favorites. I always thought that was really funny.
We'll go on with it.
David Wong is the pen name of best-selling satirical horror author Jason Pargin. That's why I thought that. Yep. That's why I thought that. Because I have a couple of those books, and it says Wong on the that's why.
So so Jason Pargin has an extremely dry delivery, and when he does sarcasm, most people who follow him don't even get that he's doing sarcasm because it's so dry, and that makes perfect fucking sense that this old white dude with this really dry sense of humor's pen name would be Wong. that makes perfect sense.
That's fucking hilarious.
Like I said, the more I know about him, that makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah, I'm like, how could I be that wrong about that? Because the book that came out after John dies at the end is called "This Book Is Full of Spiders," and I have a copy of that somewhere. But yeah, it's just fucking funny that I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, that was a cool little road to go down.
Yeah,
the fact that there was this author that I followed that I didn't know had this pen name, and you were right about the pen.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, we are smart around this bitch.
Oh, here's another one. So one of the Jackass clips they have, they like pranking people and them not knowing about it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they like to do that to Bam a lot when it comes to snakes, because he like will literally start crying and fucking hyperventilating with snakes. And so they were doing this thing, they called it the Rocky. It was a reoccurring thing where he would throw a glass of water from one side, and then when they would turn their head, he'd punch them with the boxing glove. Jeez. And so we'd get that slow motion shot of the fucking water bouncing off their face like in the Rocky movies. And so he was trying to get Jeff Tremaine, the director. And so Johnny had set this thing up, and he's sitting in front of the trailer. So go in the back of the trailer and run forward. You'll get right behind him. Well, they cut out a fucking spot of the floor of the trailer and dug a 11-foot fucking trench and filled it with snakes. And so he goes running towards him, and he falls into it, and he goes, ah! He starts crying, and he's going, get me the fuck out of here. And he's like, I'm fucking serious. He's like literally losing his shit. But one of the things they did to Dave England is they told him, we're doing our sidebar interviews for the movie today, so they want everyone to dress up. So Dave England is in a fucking tuxedo with a top hat, sitting in this chair while they're interviewing him. And then as they're interviewing him, this fucking barrel above him, 50 fucking gallons of pig cum just dumps right on top of him. And he's just going, ah! And he goes, God, this smells terrible. What is this? And they go, that's pig cum. And he goes, I rented this. I can't return this.
That would make me squeal.
With joy.
Well,
all of the cum pranks in those movies are so fucking funny.
Okay, so we're going to have to do some ground rules here.
Yeah.
It is a cum joke, not just the mention
of
a word cum. I keep getting waves over here.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm just saying. He's saying
we're gonna wear that bell out.
Yeah, no. It's not literally the mention of cum. It's a joke. You know.
Okay, and to lay some ground rules. It also can't just be a flat out. You know, it's got to be. There's got to be some art
nuance.
To it. Like when you wordplay like Owen does or something like that. But it's got to be like you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
No,
a joke.
I'm not
I can't just tell a story about.
Right. I'm not going to sit here ringing this bell 17 times a show just because we mentioned cum in passing.
Ding, 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 ding. Jizz.
Ding. Right. I said cum. Hit the bell.
You know, I figured you could use it when you get excited, too. Like, if something was really funny, you could go, yeah, exactly, something like that. Like, if you get, like a dog scratching itself, something like that. So
wait,
but,
that gets you going?
No, like if a dog was scratching itself, sometimes. Yeah, exactly. But hey,
excuse me, sir. My cum bell has integrity, okay? Like, we're not just going to haphazardly just ring every fucking cum joke that there is,
That is a fucking cum bell with integrity.
Yeah, yes, my cum bell has integrity. You can tell by the smile.
He's definitely enjoying himself.
That counted.
Okay, that counted. Yeah. As long as you're happy, man.
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it.
We do have some people asking some questions. I guess they're watching live, and you're
people watch this
for whatever reason.
Okay.
So it seems to be directed towards you. They want to know what it was like acting with Jason Momoa, or The Villager is really nice, and what does lava chicken taste like?
Oh, you're saying that I look like Jack Black?
I'm not
I do. No, I definitely have a Jack Black face going on right now. Yeah, no. If my cheek hair was puffier, I am Jack. And with the belly, the belly's the same. If I might even have a little bit more belly than Mr. Black.
You're getting there. You might, if you grow the beard out and the hair out a little bit longer, and you get the right type of shirt, you might be like a beefed up
doppelganger.
You like Johnson Black.
You're definitely much taller than him.
Oh yeah.
I'm Jerk Black.
Jerk Black. Jerk Black. No, you're already white, baby. You can't be Jerk Black too.
My aunt. So like I said,
every rap song,
family listens to the show, and I shared the song on Facebook, and my aunt messaged me today. She goes, "Are you white, baby?" And I said, "Yep, that's me." And she's like, "I love the song." I will say a weird compliment, because it could be taken one of two ways, is I don't even listen to rap, and I love this.
That's fucking great.
You know what I mean? Like you could look at that one or two different ways.
No bad way to look at that.
When you just said it just reminded me of something that somebody told me one time when you said Jerk Black. I was having a conversation with somebody one time, and it was an old comedy friend, and he goes, my pronunciation is impeccable. He goes, I enunciate more directly than a guy named Dick Tucker.
Oh, actually, crazy.
What did you say your name was? Dick Tucker.
It's crazy. Jack Black is actually listening, and he just texted or messaged. He wants you to be in the remake of Twins with him.
Okay.
You be the tall, pretty one, and he's the short, ugly one. So.
I like the idea of a remake of Twins where they're both just fat and out of shape.
It's like just one's bigger than the other.
Yeah, something's lost. It should just be called Tall and Short.
It's mediocre. Mediocre Twins. I don't know. I forget. Also, all right. So back to the Jackass stuff.
Yeah.
Jackass. It's confusing with my tongue.
Yeah.
A lot of jacking.
What does Eric Andre do in the latest Jackass, which is coming out?
So he was in the Jackass Forever. It came out in 2022, and he's literally a cast member. He's in with him. He does stunts. They prank him and all.
Jackass Forever, isn't that the one that's coming out?
No, the next one is called Jackass Best and Last.
Best and Last. Okay.
Yeah. And the reason they call it that is because they shot a whole bunch of new content, but they also have a lot of archival footage of shit that was never aired from other movies in it.
So Eric Andre isn't in this last one. He was.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I haven't seen the new one yet. The new one just came out in theaters yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy. Some of the shit they do. I mean,
dude, they got him.
They're too old. They're too old.
Dude, Eric Andre in the last movie. I don't know if you saw it, but they did this. Johnny Knoxville hooked up this fucking. You know, have you ever seen like where in some like big houses or embassies or things like that, they have this like. I guess home defense mechanism, which is like a blast box.
Okay.
So if like someone's trying to like kick their way through the front door, you can set this thing off, and it literally is an explosive box that goes off and it stuns the person, right?
Oh, nice.
Well, Johnny Knoxville put that in a fucking coffee truck. And so it was like an actual like food truck where they had it on set for people to go up and get their coffee in the morning, like before shooting. He put it in there, and Eric Andre walks up to the truck to order his coffee, and this thing goes off. And not only does it go off, but he also had an airbag in it. So this airbag explodes in his fucking face while he's trying to order coffee, and it just knocked him right across the parking lot. It's fucking, yeah.
I might get mad if that happened to me. I mean.
Well, I've told you, I think it's hilarious, but I cannot watch the stuff because I know the permanent bodily repercussions from it. And here's the thing. You tell me that I'm going to make $1 million off of this fucking movie, give me the permanent repercussions. You know what I mean? Like, I got it just from working hard, and it ended up with nothing. So, I'm not down talking the guys. I'm just saying, like, I have a hard time watching it, but at the same time, you give me enough money to where I can afford a doctor and live in a mansion while I'm, in pain. Totally changes the situation.
There is a lot of, in the sidebar interviews and stuff in the .5 movies, there are a lot of them talking. And so every one of them, Jeff Tremaine, the director, talks about it in his sidebar where he goes, everybody loves these movies because it's funny and it's entertaining. He's like, but making these movies is nerve-wracking, uncomfortable, because everyone's always on and everyone's always pranking everyone else. And if you're on this set, whether you're a boom mic operator or a cameraman or the director, you are fair game as well. And he's like, so I would find myself putting myself in a corner back against the wall where I can see everything that's going on because you don't know. Yeah, he's like, he's in the middle of fucking trying to set up a shot, and next thing you know, Bam Margera is pissing on him.
Jeez.
You know?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's funny to view the results.
Yeah.
But, like, I would never be. I couldn't, like, when I'm around you guys, if there was just a chance that, like, some weird, crazy shit could happen that I wasn't expecting,
yeah,
I would not enjoy that.
No,
like,
exactly.
I wouldn't think that's fun. I'd always be paranoid that something was.
There's always a chance, buddy.
I know.
Man. The 3-6 Mafia is in one of those movies with them for a couple of sketches.
Really?
And what's funny is one of the guys, is it DJ Paul?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's one of the guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying that they asked him. They go, "What was your?" They go, "What did you like best about your experience on?" And he goes, "Well," he said, "What I didn't like was that he's like, man, you can't fall asleep around these guys." And they showed him at one point he's fell asleep on a couch, and Preston Lacey jumps up behind him with two big fucking cymbals and just goes, ka-shh, scares the shit out of him when he wakes up, and he goes, and Wee Man, he's like, that motherfucker fits in everything. And they showed a sketch where Wee Man pissed into a fucking super soaker, squirt gun, and they dug a hole so that he gets inside the cooler, and he's inside of the cooler, and one of them goes, "Where's the beers at?" And they're like, "It's over in their cooler." And he goes to open the cooler, and Wee Man pops out and fucking blasts him with a piss super soaker.
Oh.
See, that's funny to watch, but if any of you ever blast me with a piss super soaker, I'm off the show.
Yeah.
I don't. That is not funny to me to have happened to me. It's funny to see it happen to somebody else.
Right? No, I know.
But I also think you're like a little mentally off if like you even want to hang around with people that are willing to super soaker piss you.
So me and Chris Cucci, his brother Joe, and a handful of us back in the day, we used to get into this thing where we would hit each other in the nuts a lot. And it got to a point where we would do it in a way, we would try to do it in a way where it was like you didn't see it coming.
And it felt really good.
No, and then it got to a point where I think it was Chris's girlfriend at the time, now wife, basically came to him and said, "Hey, you guys have got to stop doing this, because if I have to walk up on one of you laying on the floor of a bar again," and because that's what we used to do, and we literally had to all get together and just call a truce and go, "Hey, we're not going to do that anymore, okay?" And then it's like, all right, okay, and we haven't since. But that used to be a thing, and it was just like you said. Anytime those guys were around, if they changed positions quickly, I'm immediately hands going down and I'm looking around because that's what it was like. I was at a show one time and they fucking got me, and I'm like, I'm literally getting ready to walk up and play, and now I've got to worry: am I throwing up yet? Is this gonna? My stomach's turning, and now I got to go up and play.
It's funny, I'm sitting here and all of a sudden I'm like, man, it feels like everything's in like slow motion for some reason. I'm like, oh, it's probably that 5,000 milligrams of edibles I've eaten during the course of the shit. No, not allegedly. I ate 3 of them, motherfuckers. You said they were 1,500 apiece, right?
That's what the package
Yeah.
said.
Well, and as I told you guys, that last one was definitely stronger than the first 2. So even if we're just going off their dose, I'm at 4,500 milligrams.
Yeah.
Also smoking, as I do. So, yeah, if I all of a sudden just nod off, it's probably the 5,000 milligrams of THC in my system.
Oh, buddy, we're used to it.
I just always laugh when people say they're like, I took a 1,500 milligram and I was zooted for 7 hours. And I'm like...
Zooted?
Yeah.
What does that mean, zooted?
This is another term for ripped, high, fucked up.
Where's that come from, zooted?
Zooted?
There's got to be an origin.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I honestly, zooted honestly was more usually a term associated with cocaine, I believe. Okay. But it also did just mean kind of getting fucked up. But I think it originated in cocaine. So I'm just mentioning that because if you're going down that path,
you're gonna find that out eventually.
Well, I'm just saying if it says cocaine, then yes, I'm lightly recalling this that's where it originated.
So I have to bring this up because it just made me. I just remembered this. So there was a time where we used to fuck with each other while we were playing shows. So if you were on stage playing a show, we would fuck with each other.
That's so messed up.
And yeah, I was playing at Copper Rocket one night, and keeping in mind I'm fronting and leading the band, and a lot of times I used to have a revolving door guys that would play because somebody couldn't show up that night. I would just have somebody sit in. So a lot of times I do shows with drummers who'd never played with me before, so I'm having to turn around and lead them on the count in, and then most of these guys were accomplished enough they could do it, no big deal. But one night, Joe and Chris and Sean McNulty decided they shower me in beer the whole fucking show. And I had a friend of mine who'd never witnessed this before go, dude, I was so pissed off. That was really pissing me off. I'm like, we do that, trust me.
When you say they're showering your beer, they're actually putting beer on you.
They were spitting beer on me.
Spitting?
They were spitting it on you?
Yes.
That's a whole, hold up. That is, when you tell
I would
this.
be pissed off
yeah,
too,
I was going to say, and when you tell this story, you need to tell spitting because
where it coming from.
Showering was not at all.
Then I'm thinking, okay, they're getting you drunk all night.
I'm thinking champagne, like you just, won a race. No, spitting beer on you? Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
But what was funny is it was dripping off the fucking brim of my hat. It was all over my face. It was on my fucking shirt.
How did it taste?
Well, I was drinking my own beer at the time, but it was fucking because
this tastes like HIV.
That's not the worst thing that's not the worst thing that has been done to me in this situation. So it's got to a point where I was almost wearing it as a badge of honor the wetter I got, and by the end of the show, my whole fucking all my clothes, everything is soaked in beer. And then I'm like,
spit
man,
beer.
and I gotta fucking drive home after this. Like, no way a cop's gonna come up to this window and go, and believe me that, like, dude, I literally only had 3 beers the whole fucking night. And most times I'm playing shows, that's usually how it is. And but I'm like, and the entire inside of the fucking car smells like a fucking distillery because of my clothes.
So your badge of honor was getting spit on by a bunch of guys.
No, my
mine
badge
was
of honor,
watching a porno video.
My badge of honor was playing through it and not missing a beat, like, and not letting it interrupt the show.
Right.
Because that was in my head. I was like, I'm gonna pretend like this isn't even happening and not even give them the fucking the satisfaction of commenting about it. I just went on like it wasn't happening. The whole fucking show.
I just like the fact Owen tried to throw shade. Like his jerk off story had more honor than you getting spit on beer spit on you while playing a concert.
I'm not throwing shade, motherfucker. I am making a parallel. This is going to be a great line for the song.
Okay.
My badge of honor was a jerk off tape. Your badge of honor was getting spit on.
Okay. Yeah.
So settle down there, white baby motherfucker.
Well, God, calm down. Throwing shade ain't like that bad. It's just, I just thought it was funny you tied those two together.
Go fucking eat some lava chicken.
grow your sideburns out and shut the fuck up.
Don't you have a Jumanji game to get out of? God damn it.
Well, yeah, that was Robin Williams.
There's a remake, motherfucker. Like 3 of them.
There's more than one Jumanji.
Oh yeah.
So good. They're so good.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're great. It's Kevin Hart, The Rock,
Jack Black
does
so good. He plays so.
Wait, so is there more than 2?
Yes.
Yeah, there's 2. There's 2
at least
remakes.
2 more remakes.
Yeah, there's 2 remakes.
They're not remakes. They're continuations of the first one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So these kids in current time find the game and play it, and Jack Black is one of the characters in there, but the girl in real life is Jack Black. So you have Jack Black acting like a teenage girl. It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's like whoever's playing the game, when they go into the game, they become one of the characters of the game instead of just it being them.
I gotcha.
It's great.
So it's a teenage girl that winds up in Jack Black.
So it's Jack Black playing a teenage girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And the girl, Jack Black, the girl has to pee in the game.
Okay.
So she gets to see a penis for the first time, like on her character.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
So you see Jack Black as a teenage girl, like
seeing
finding
a penis
out
for the first time.
And when he turns around and he goes, "Guys, I just peed a bug off this tree."
You need to
put that on my list. list.
Put it on your fucking list,
good.
man. It's good. Yeah. No, I just.
I think isn't it
man?
The Rock?
Dummies.
Is it The Rock that the gay character goes into?
I don't think there's. Is there a gay character?
I thought there was because or Kevin Hart or one of them has a really.
I mean, the gay character's going into somebody.
Yeah.
No. Kevin Hart is the character in the game.
Yeah.
However, his real life character is the big jock guy who's used to being getting everything, and now he's the little scrawny black guy crying about everything.
Okay. These sound fun.
Whose weakness? Because you like video games. I can't believe because this is more instead of a board game, it's a video game now.
Right. It's like a PC game that they go into.
His smart Kevin. His weakness is eating cake, and he's like, "What the hell is this?" And then at one point, the cake is offered, and he starts eating it. It's no big deal, and then he explodes. It's funny.
Okay.
And they have 3 lives. They show up on their arms. You've got to watch them. So
it is. It's fun. Yeah, it is very fun.
And the chick that plays Gamora, I think. No, not Gamora. The blue chick in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I should know this. God damn it.
What is her name?
I've literally got her in the fucking game.
Not Gamora.
No.
Is it Zoe Deschanel?
No,
it's
that's
like,
who plays Gamora.
No. It's like Omega or
Wait.
Fuck.
I should know. Guardians. I believe it's the whiskey. Guardians of the Galaxy cast.
Like I said, it's like something like Omega, but that's not right. But it's like in that vein.
There she is. Nebula.
See, I was at Omega.
What's the name of the actor, though?
Karen Gillan.
Okay.
Gillan, whatever.
Well, yeah, Nebula. Okay.
This is her without the blue makeup but
yes. Okay.
When she's in
I like that you think I can see that. That's so cute.
Yeah. When she's in Jumanji, like she plays this perfect, like she's a hot chick, but she does her real character in real life isn't a hot chick. She's a nerd or something. So it's that dichotomy of a hot chick with the nerd mentality.
I'm always into a movie immediately when it got a hot chick playing a nerd that definitely wouldn't be the nerd in real life.
Yeah,
it draws me right in.
You got to watch this. You got to watch it.
Oh, and I just want to say when he mentioned that, when you showed him the computer and he says, "I like that you think I can see that." So I did get a random text from someone this week that said,
"Okay, yeah, she's cute."
Somebody was watching one of my friends, not just a rando, but one of my friends was watching the show and said, actually I think it was Chris Cucci. He said, "A lot of things make me feel old these days, but nothing makes me feel older than seeing Todd on your show pull out those goddamn readers."
Well, I mean, I have made it a conscious decision to try to not wear my glasses on camera as much as I can, even to the detriment of the show, and not being able to see stuff. I'm okay with that.
That's why I got the hat and the brim that kind of cover up.
Hide it, like shield it.
But it doesn't work. Yeah, like if I take this off, I can't read a goddamn thing on the computer.
Listen here, Danny Trainer.
Traino.
Daddy Trainer.
Anyway, all right. I'm looking at the notes. Oh yeah, so a whole point of Jackass, Eric Andre's in a new movie.
Oh yeah,
which I really want to watch. I haven't been able to watch it because, well, it just came out yesterday. It's on Netflix called Little Brother, right?
Yes.
Eric Andre and John Cena.
Yes.
Who I freaking love. I don't know him personally, but John Cena, I didn't know him really as a wrestler. I saw him. I mean, I kind of didn't see him, but I did. But I really wasn't into him. But when he started acting, I was like, "Fuck, this guy's fucking awesome." I wish I would have been his bandwagon earlier.
What actually made me key into John Cena was that fucking Amy Schumer movie, Trainwreck. And it's funny. The reason it keyed into it was I did not find that movie funny except for him.
Yeah.
Like the movie was fucking stupid. I literally don't remember it. I just remember John Cena funny in movie.
Yeah.
And since then, fucking Ricky Stenicki.
Oh yeah.
All the him as what is it? Pacifier, the superhero guy.
Peacemaker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Him as Peacemaker in anything that character is in. John Cena can do no wrong. I will watch
he's
as soon as you told me there was a new movie with John Cena in it. You didn't even have to tell me it was action or comedy or anything. If John Cena's in it, I'm going to watch it. He's a great entertainer, and I think his best stuff is his comedy. I think he has excellent comedic
timing,
mannerisms and timing, but like I said, to me it's more like the mannerisms.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like than his timing. So
you will love this movie because he kind of plays the straight man to Eric Andre in this movie. There's lots of comedy and he's funny a lot, but for the most part, Eric Andre is the unhinged, crazy character.
Okay.
And he's the level-headed, business professional.
And I guarantee you, he still does an amazing job.
He does.
He
does.
He's
great.
Comedy in him.
Yeah.
By the way, here's that Karen chick in Jumanji. Just so you know. And by the way, her special power is a dance-off, right?
Yeah.
Dance karate or something like that.
Real quick, remind me at the break to show you that picture of the girl I was talking about that said she was the crazy cat lady or something. It's let's be real. There's a lot of attractive women out there, but every once in a while you see one and you go, "That's something special." Like that's
okay.
That's cut above. Oddly enough, it was down below.
All right. We'll
if she gets low, I'll go see.
I like that. Good job.
Like that? Nice time.
I ring the bell for that. Because I just came. I just came when you did that. And it did that. It went ping, ping. Just like that.
Do you feel like you had a condom on?
He pissed it off.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Don't feel it. All right. Do you want to talk a little bit about World Cup? Tell people what's going on with the World Cup?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So it's funny because Owen was telling me earlier today, and he goes, "Yeah, I had no idea like how big of a deal this World Cup thing is. Like it's everywhere." And he's like, "And then I took the kid, I get him a Happy Meal, and it's got World Cup plushies in it."
Yeah.
And I go, well, a lot of that has to do because it's being played in the United States this time. And he goes, "Oh, it is? Oh, well, that makes sense then." And I'm like, we had a whole conversation about it. I forgot he wasn't on the show when we talked to Ryan Sherrod.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's being played in Mexico, North America, Mexico, United States, Canada. The Americans, the U.S. men's team won their group for only the second or the third time in tournament history. Gotcha. So this is only the third time we've ever won our group stage. Which in the groups, what they do is there's 48 teams. No, is this 48 teams, in 4 per group, and they all play each other once. And the top 2 teams with the most points after those games, they move on to the knockout stages. So a lot of teams got eliminated. Haiti went out. I think Sweden just barely skinned in because what they did was 24 teams go into the knockout round, and then the top 8 of teams that didn't win, they go in. So it's 32 teams. They call it the round of 32, and now it's sudden death. So it's single elimination. So you lose a game, you're out after this point. What's funny about it is some of the teams that have been like Cape Verde. It's a tiny little country in Africa.
I was going to say I love that sauce.
This is their fucking first time ever being in the World Cup, and their first game they played one of the most favored teams in the tournament, which is Spain. They held them to a fucking full-time draw, which was crazy. They advanced their first World Cup. This tiny little African village fucking advanced in the World Cup. So it's stuff like that is fun to watch. It's fun to see that happen. But yeah, there's been a lot of crazy, like Paraguay. They're also a big team. The United States beat them 4-1 in the opening game of the tournament. Yeah, so
that's a big difference.
Yeah, and then our very next
soccer,
our very next game we beat Australia 2-0. And then for the third game, we had a chance for first time in our nation's history to win all 3 games in a group. We did not because we had a bunch of guys that had yellow cards on the team, which meaning that if they get a yellow card in 2 games back to back, you have to sit out 1 game. So our coach made the decision for the third game, we had already won our group. We couldn't go down, so he put a lot of subs in to save those guys so they didn't end up having to sit out one of the elimination games. So we ended up losing 3-2 to Turkey, which didn't matter anyway. But I mean, I wanted to get the 3-game win in the group, because we've never done that before.
So you
but
said
it doesn't matter.
You said it earlier.
Yeah.
Turkey A?
Yes, apparently and I was not aware of this, but the country of Turkey is going by their original name that the country, I guess, was founded under, where it's the word Turkey with IE.
How does the Fawns feel about
EIE
this?
at the end.
Turkey A.
Yeah.
You're not winning, I'm going to hit you. Bam! And it plays the right song. I don't know.
But also one of my favorite memes from the World Cup so far is the last game the U.S. played on Thursday night. It was in SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, and up in one of the VIP booths, they kept showing the camera shots of all the celebrities who had come to the game, right? So in one of the booths, it's just two dudes in their 50s enjoying beers together and looks like they're having a blast, enjoying the game and having fun, and it was Ed Norton and Brad Pitt. And so somebody shared that picture and goes, weird-ass Ed Norton up here talking to himself. And like Bushy, you said you saw another one.
Yeah. You said, well, shit, now I know the end of Fight Club.
Yeah.
No, I've always been impressed by the speed at which some of these like memes and stuff come out.
Oh, yeah.
And those people, there are definitely people who have missed their callings as like professional comedians or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Because maybe they're quick, but they're quick in the meme world, but maybe not like I don't know, on the uptake.
Like conversationally.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they're good with something that's prepared, but not like they wouldn't be the person to come up with that joke while you guys are talking about it, but they can, prepare. They know how to visually make a funny meme. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean.
But I respect people that come out with memes that quick about stuff, just like I would a revered stand-up comedian.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to me because you'll never know who that guy is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're never going to know the guy that made the Brad Pitt, Edward Norton Fight Club meme for the fucking World Cup.
Yeah. And what also is same as what you just said is one of the things that's always interesting to me is how because of social media and the internet, how quickly things move on that. Yep. Where you get a meme or something like that all of a sudden goes viral and is shared all over the place, and then by the time everyone's like, oh shit, have you seen this? There's already like 10 others that are going viral.
Right. And just like I love the people that write the original memes, I hate not like the first or second iteration necessarily, because like, we both just laughed at the one that you seen.
Yeah.
And let's just say that's one.
Yeah.
And the one I seen was funny, but it was different. So let's say that's two, Once you get to like 4, then I get mad. Then I'm like,
yeah,
oh, this motherfucker's just making a meme that's fucking blowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's bandwagon jumpers that are like, oh, this meme is blowing up. So no, the only ones I respect are the ones that made the meme that blew it up, not the people that made memes of it after it blew up.
Right.
You know what I mean? I guess it's a weird thing to care about.
Let me type this in and see if I can find it really quick, because I think definitely something that you guys will love.
I'm really mad if you're a late memer.
Absolutely. Wait, while you type that in, let me ask you this. This is for third segment song.
This is our second segment?
No,
this
is
second.
third segment. Let me see if this is the opening. What type of song or type of song would go music-wise would go good with a song about us learning how to jerk off? Are we talking like Boys to Men or NSYNC? Or are we going even like...
You know what? I feel like as soon as you said boys...
Chubby Checkers the twist?
No. Boys to Men song about jerking off is going to be amazing.
All right. Boys to Men. All right. I'll figure that out. But let me...
I'll make love to me.
Well, hold on. let me ask you if this works. This is the first verse, I guess. All right. So... and this will tickle your ass if you're listening to what could come up in the next segment, so stick around. It was another time in a different century when we all figured out how to pull our meat. Dirt liked to jerk it to boobs a poppin', while Bushy learned to like to flick his nobbin. Owen played around and peed on himself. Needless to say, he figured it out. Anyway, we're going to go on from there. But I mean, that's a good Boys to Men.
Yeah, no, like I said, an R&B song about jerking off.
It was another time. Now,
like I said, I thought that I'll Make Love to Me was a really funny Boys to Men
I'll
joke.
put that. Hold on, I'll put that in there too.
Get it? Because Boys to Men's biggest song was I'll Make Love to You.
But because it's all three of us singing, I'll put We'll Make Love to Us.
We'll make love to us. You know that we'll bust, and I'll come real hard.
Maybe in the backyard. Because that's the line from his song.
I got it.
With a
It's
dead
funny
mallard.
Because I love this goes back to what we've talked about, where apparently people that listen to this show and know me mostly through the show think I'm some fucking sexual deviant.
Yeah.
Like I put the line in the song "Choke Me So I Come Hard."
And he's like, might be in the backyard.
Might be in the backyard. And I thought it was funny.
That's a great line.
And then the more I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, but anybody listening to this is just going to be like, did that motherfucker just say, choke me so I come hard?
Yeah.
In the backyard? I don't want to live next to him. I'm going out the fucking...
But this show has taught me that, like, just by making that line in the song, now everybody that hears it is going to be like, oh, this guy likes to get choked when he's coming.
Yeah, you know that guy's a freak, right?
Yeah. Every time he's jerking off, he's got one hand on his throat. Which is true, but I don't want everybody to fucking think that when they listen to my song.
So I found the clip. It's actually a montage now, but so one of the things that's been a lot of fun to watch is all of the social media from international fans who've traveled to the United States to come to the World Cup games, and they've been sharing these videos of the things they're finding in the United States, and it's blowing their fucking mind. And it's fucking hilarious. Like, one of the things, one guy was like, he couldn't believe that the size, the portion sizes of the food. He's like, this is enough for like a whole family. He couldn't believe how big our portion sizes are. But watch this fucking clip.
Neither can I sometimes.
What's this shit?
This is so big.
Is it Costco?
Slow down.
The World Cup is finally in America, which means thousands of Europeans are currently touching down and having absolute existential crises over our daily lives.
There's another bench, and it's not vandalized and broken and destroyed. If that was South Africa, gosh, first of all, I wouldn't be able to walk through this blimmin' park by myself, holding a pair of glasses and a cell phone. We all know that. But then you get here.
Second Amendment, baby.
You're completely safe. completely safe. I mean, like I say, there's women everywhere walking completely alone. There is people
Pause it real
walking
quick.
everywhere. There are
Did he say there's women walking
like,
alone?
But stuff
Yeah.
like that drives me nuts, because this guy could be like walking around in like fucking Metro. Well, no, Metro West isn't nice anymore.
Yeah.
Name a nice place.
Islesworth.
Waterford, Islesworth. There you go.
Yeah.
This guy's looking like he's walking around in Islesworth, and he's probably comparing it to the hood of his country.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't. I seen this. Not to. Sorry, I don't mean to hijack the video here, but I seen this video that some. I almost used the B word. But some woman made about like, oh, I'm a millennial, so one of my friends is having their first kids, but my other friend is having grandkids, and then my other friend invests in the stock market and blah blah blah. And I'm like, and I literally I commented on the video. I was like, you could replace every time you said millennial with human, and this would be the exact same fucking video.
Yeah,
like this
exactly,
whole
yeah.
like, oh, we're special. I don't know why I got off on
Yeah.
that, but no, it
Whatever
drives
gets
me
you
because a
off,
lot of
buddy.
the stuff I see, like with this World Cup stuff, they take something that is not comparable, not
Yeah,
comparable, and they go, "Oh, look at how beautiful America is."
Well,
in my
this
neighborhood.
is more of like what once they get to the stuff where they're like experiencing
I just
things.
hate happy
Yeah.
people.
All right, so check this out.
walking alone with fancy handbags, jewelry on, glasses on. They're not being harassed, nothing. Then, right here, you've got a park. Clean.
Park.
What?
What's this?
Look at the amount of seats in this place. So I've been to Walmart already, and it's huge. But what is this? Costco. This is even bigger than Walmart. I'm way too European for this. I'm not able to understand. That's huge. Why is it so big?
See, I look at that guy and I go, "You're a moron." Like, it's a big store,
I
but
can refill this 1,000
They're not used to that big of a space.
But you won't drink 1,000 cups of
You don't know
Coca-Cola.
me. And it's free.
You paid for it. You paid it,
Once.
bro.
Free refills. He doesn't understand.
Pablo, slow down. Yes, please. Thank you. I'm in paradise.
I'm in paradise.
well, see, and that
Free
makes
refills,
sense.
yeah.
And if you've never seen a free refill, that makes sense. There's not
Fans
a.
from South Korea, they were down in Guadalajara turning up with Mexico. Like, I think that's really the best videos.
South Korean fans in Mexico. Fucking wearing sombreros and shit. The guy, there's one where the guy goes into it, he sees a Buc-ee's for the first time.
I was the
blogs
same way,
of visiting
probably.
like the South.
I had this as well.
On behalf of all the countries outside America and their media and the narrative they paint about America, hundreds and thousands of fans for the World Cup are now seeing America through their own eyes, realizing the narrative they've been fed is false. And they're now realizing America is not the place that they thought it was. And I am sorry the media in these countries outside of America paints you the way they do. America is rich in culture, scenery, the people are amazing. And the media in the countries outside of America paint this weird narrative that it's a place that you shouldn't go. But now, the tides are changing. There is a shift that is happening. And I'm sorry you've been painted in this light for so long. And I'm so happy.
A lot of the
America's
narrative I've heard from people is they're
seeing
finding out
America
that
through
the
their
people of America are not their government.
What, to contain stuff.
Look at this.
But what if you want a soft mattress or a medium mattress? I'm not
Only
sure.
firm.
And then, of course, we sent them to our local gas stations.
Banana pudding in a cup. Banana pudding. A giant beaver. Yeah, oh, it does look a bit like you.
This is like a gas station that let the intrusive thoughts win.
Everything is Bucky's own brand. Spicy pickled eggs, just in a jar. I'm genuinely overwhelmed. Do you want a sampler?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fudge, Ollie.
So
In the UK,
other than
McDonald's is quite high up on the totem pole of fast food chains. I came to America and I...
Anyway, that's you get it. You get what I'm saying, but yeah.
So it's just funny when I watch all this stuff. I feel other than the refill guy,
Yeah.
like that makes sense. If you've never experienced unlimited refills,
Yeah.
that's a totally new thing. It's specific to America. Obviously, that's a huge variation from what you're used to.
Right.
I can understand the the awe and
Yeah.
wow, and that's a great video. Every other clip in that video, I feel like, is the person that they interview for like alien sightings.
Oh,
or
yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like
I
it's the
get that,
fucking it's the podunk fucking Kentuckian.
Right.
Like those, every single one of those people that you've seen from the UK was
Mhm.
that fucking podunk Kentuckian
From their
version
country.
from their
Yeah.
country. Yeah, because
Yeah.
like, and now maybe it's back to the whole gaming thing. But me and people from other countries have been talking about this whole, oh, this is the way America's marketed, but you guys really aren't that. Like I said,
Right.
you're one of the good ones, you
Yeah.
know, kind of joke and all that.
But someone finding that out for themselves is a different situation. And also, these are soccer fans. These aren't online gamers. It's a different, demographic of people, I think. But like one of the things that I thought was funny that's become like a recurring theme in these videos is these people who are like they didn't understand. Someone had to tell them about tipping because tipping isn't a thing where they come from.
100%.
And so they had to tell them about it. And then they're like, oh, okay, so they're having to, so how much do I tip in this? Another thing is taxing at the register. They're like, wait a minute, I thought the price was this. They don't because a lot of countries don't. The taxes are calculated into the price you see on the shelf. So if it says $5 on the shelf, it's $5 at the register. So then they think that they're having a fast one pulled on them because someone had to
so
explain
what you're
to
saying
them.
is, as like most things in America, the rest of the world got it right, and it makes way more goddamn sense
Yeah.
the way we fucking do it. I mean, I remember saying that at like 10 years old. I'm like, what do you mean? This is the price. You know, it said 99 cents. Why is it $1.07?
Yeah.
You know, $1.06.
Or one guy was driving. He went to the Grand no, he was driving past Mount Rushmore, and this guy from England is going, "Are you fucking kidding me? I always thought this was some bullshit I saw in a book. It's fucking real. There's heads in the fucking mountain, Alice." And it's fucking hilarious that like they're seeing this shit and they're like talking about how big everything is. And because also like driving from state to state in the United States is like driving from country to country in Europe. So one video was this lady who was so fucking annoyed that they were still in Texas when they were driving, and she goes, "How are we still in Texas?" And the guy's like, "It's very big." And she's like, "How?" And she's looking at it on her fucking phone, and she's like, "Texas is bigger than UK, Germany, and France combined."
Well,
and she goes, "And you decided to drive." And she's so pissed that it's taken so long for them to get where they're going.
I will say the worst state to drive across, at least it used to be, was fucking Nebraska.
Because it's just nothing. Yeah.
429 miles of corn. And
just
that is
flat,
that is not even meant to be a joke or anything. It was literally just it's flat, and 90% of it is nothing but corn as far as you can fucking see.
Oh man.
It's like fucking 7 hours, 8 hours of corn.
So just to put the bow on the end of the story is that the World Cup's been fun. It's cool seeing these like Cinderella stories, and it's a big deal that it's here because a lot of people that aren't into soccer who don't understand, this is literally the biggest sports competition in the world. It only happens every 4 years, like the Olympics. It involves the entire world, and everywhere else, like in a lot of European places, people literally take the entire month off from work. And a lot of places shut down for World Cup because everyone's at home watching the World Cup games and supporting their country. Yeah. So for it to be here and for all that revenue and all that tourism and all these people to travel to North America to see these matches is a giant fucking deal.
Too bad 100% of that revenue is getting spent on a reflecting pool that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That whole shit. My God.
We don't need to get political necessarily.
No,
but
hey, we can talk about the reflecting pool without it being
not
political.
working.
I mean, I could tell you just from a working knowledge of so the way they described what they did to the pool was basically what there is rubber paint that was developed sometime actually not too long ago. The shit came out when I was in the tile business for about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
You used to have to always, take the PVC. It's like a sheet of thin PVC, and you would have to shape it and cut it and glue it together, and that would go in the shower pan, and that goes first, and then you would do a dry pack version of concrete, which it's called dry pack because you don't actually mix it like wet concrete. You put it in powder, and then you just kind of get it wet, and then you can shape it like a sandcastle.
Right.
So that allows you to make the pitch to the drain. So during the time I was in tile was when they started coming out with this shower pan paint.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really funny because the first time we ever used it, it was in a hotel with all these rooms, and every single one of those fucking shower pans leaked. But it was also a new product.
Yeah.
And over a year or two, they got it dialed in to where it was this really good, basically rubber paint. And it was way quicker. You could take a 5-gallon bucket and go do fucking 20, 30 shower pans in a day, as opposed to the 5 or 10 you were doing before, right?
Yeah.
When they were describing all this, I'm like, he's literally just talking about some fucking rubber paint. Like and when he said something about, oh, you couldn't cut it with a knife if you tried, I'm like, well, that's him he who will remain unnamed being himself, you know, and just running this up because it's just rubber paint. It's very easily cut with a knife. That being said, now saying that somebody cut a gash that was I love, too, how he goes 350 feet. Motherfucker, you can't jump from 100 to 350 feet in any describing of anything ever.
Yeah.
Unless you're just making shit up.
Right.
Do you realize the difference between 100 and 350 feet?
Yeah.
It's insane. And now you're talking
350 feet is longer than a football
now
field.
you're talking about cutting something underwater.
Yeah.
Now, is this stuff easy to cut? Yes. Is it easy to cut something 300? Is it easy to stay bent over for 350 fucking feet?
No.
And cut something underwater? You know, it makes
Yeah.
no goddamn sense. So this whole, it was just, he had his fucking crony who got in trouble for fucking donations or whatever, like voter fraud or some shit like that. A bribe, kind of donations.
Yeah.
That's who he hired to do the fucking job. So obviously, when any person with even half a brain heard anything over like $1 million, what was it? It was $13 million.
Something like that, yeah.
You could have built that pool fucking 4 times for $13 million from the ground up. And I'm like, you're talking about literally draining it and hitting it with a coat of rubber paint and filling it back up.
Yeah.
That's what they did. It probably cost them $50,000.
Yeah.
And charged $13 million. And obviously, any shallow body of water with a dark bottom is going to get hot and create fucking algae and stuff. But now they're saying people, and then they did the whoever fucked it up was the person that poured peroxide in it.
Yeah.
Because peroxide is going to eat that rubber pretty quickly. You know what I mean? It's a chemical reaction. It's going to eat through it. I didn't mean to go down this too far, but you brought it up. And it pisses me off.
Did I? I didn't.
It's the reflecting pool.
No, I did.
You
I
did.
brought it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
I'm mad I brought it up.
I'm sitting over here trying to write like a fucking jerk-off thing when we were kids.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right, we need to take a break anyway. We've been on we just did another hour.
All right, let's
take a break and we'll come back. Yeah.
When we come back, I'll play my jerking off song when we were kids, and also. I do have this one thing, like we talk a lot of about how time seems to be going faster and faster and faster.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I have a video, I watched some conspiracy things, where the cast of a Family Guy talked to me about conspiracies.
Yeah.
Well, I found another one where the cast of Rick and Morty kind of talked to you about positive things, or not positive things, but they kind of explain things. And
okay.
And I've got Rick explaining to us why time seems to go faster when we're older.
Okay.
be looking for that in a minute.
All right. You're listening to Pop Culture Radio. We will be right back. Welcome back to Pop Culture Radio. Woo! Segment 3, final segment. Let's get our whatever we got left over here.
World Cup, check. Jizbel, check. Little Brother, Eric Andre, Jackass, check. Oh, the Macho Mojito. I never got to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You really want to hear about this?
Yes.
Macho, what is the origin of the Macho Mojito?
The internet.
Oh, well, okay.
Vice.com. You've heard of Vice.
Yeah.
It's a TV.
The police.
No. The TV network thing. I think it's out of Canada, actually, or something. But they do a lot of different things about, abandoned places and, health things and stuff. So on Vice.com, I found this article. It's by Alba Caress, and it's a chick, February 7th, 2017. So it's a few years old now, almost a decade
it's
old.
basically yesterday at this point.
She makes the Macho Mojito, which I'll read you about in a minute.
I'm going to be real. I already don't like the fact that, this may be sexist, but I don't feel like the woman should be the one making the Macho Mojito.
Okay.
Call me a pig.
Wait till you hear the recipe. So,
okay.
She also has a recipe for ham and cheese and
ham and cheese mojito.
Ham and cheese crepe. creep.
Oh no,
Crepe.
there's nothing macho about this bitch.
Hold on. She puts pictures of her eating said stuff that she's making. See that there?
Her nails are too nice.
There's also a flan. I'll just say there's the flan. If you want to look at the flan, flan is like a Mexican dessert.
It's French.
I was gonna say that does not look like a bird.
Yeah.
This flan actually, it's called. Let me scroll down a little bit.
That was a really bad swan joke.
Semen flan.
Ah.
That flan you're looking there is covered in semen. The crepes that she makes, the ham and cheese crepes, they also have semen in them. I'm not making jokes here.
No, that was orders up.
Orders up. So
I'm also going to ring the bell if we get food.
So the matcha mojito, and if I would have read this earlier, maybe we could have made these.
No, we couldn't have.
Give me 3 minutes, I can work one up. It says you need fresh ingredients. Because fresh ingredients have all their nutrients. That's what she says. She gathered fresh mint, a tablespoon of sugar, another tablespoon of powdered sugar, 50 milliliters of lemon juice, lemon zest, 60 milliliters of soda, and some semen.
I'm just looking at just some semen.
Yeah,
How much?
How much? I'm not. You never know. It could be a big load. Could be a little load.
Well, who is this Ansem guy?
They go on to say they usually make their mojitos with cane sugar. Don't stray too far.
I wonder if that matters. Because semen don't like swimming through that fucking bleached out white shit.
She says you can't make this without the semen, but she suggests the semen.
Well, of course she would.
I mix the sugar with the lemon juice. That's step one. Then add fresh mint and crushed with the leaves. You crush the leaves and then put that in.
Wouldn't you call this something like the ho-ho mojito or something like that? They're not the macho. Like, no, there's nothing macho about drinking cum.
Let's find out. You add the zest, the soda, the rum, the ice cubes, and the final touch. You guessed it, semen. The white liquid immediately swirls down the glass.
See, no, I already know this bitch don't know how to make a fucking cocktail because you put in the thicker stuff first. So when you pour in the thinner liquids, it
No. You got to have that image.
No.
Oh. She says,
I do not want my mojito to look like a lava lamp.
I don't want my mojito to look like it's got a jellyfish swimming around in it.
Oh my god!
Usually I would send this back.
That made me sick to my stomach.
The white liquid immediately swirled down through the glass. I'm not sure if it was supposed to happen, but as soon as the ice cubes started to melt, they diluted the semen, and my matcha mojito started to pass for a less matcha mojito, so I drank it quickly. Mojito without sperm in it, not so good. I could have easily treated my worst enemy to a festival cocktail, and they never would have known it. It did taste a bit.
If you do that, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
Don't
thing.
pass off a drink to me and don't tell me. If there's cum in it and I decide to drink it, well, I just want to know.
Looking at that picture, I would think it's frosting, and I'd be like, And I'd swallow it whole.
I like even my vape juice is like a cream, strawberries and cream or whatever. Like it's always a custard based. So I like creamy things. So if someone handed me a drink and I thought there was like some Bailey's Irish cream in there or something, and then I found out it was from a dude.
And to end this, it says
throwing hands.
To end this, she says it did taste a bit weird at first, but I got used to it after a couple sips. Hey, sounds like Crown Royal, quite honestly. Then she says, I have to be honest here.
That counted.
It helped that I'm married to the semen donor.
Yeah, no, of course. Like this is just someone who knows how to. And let's be real, I'm not mad at her. I mean, if she's the woman that's willing to go out on the limb and say she drinks cum cocktails, then more power to her.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're interested, go for it. I'm not sure what I would do if Brittany came to me tomorrow morning and said, "Hey, I want to make some flan with your cum.
Can you jerk off in my mojito?"
I was going to say, bullshit. My girlfriend comes to me and says she wants a cum mojito, and then to tell other people she drank it? That's my favorite person. What are you fucking talking about, bro?
No, I would be like...
I like swallowing this guy's cum so much that I make hors d'oeuvres out of it.
I made a recipe book.
Yeah. I literally took the time to write 2 ounces of his cum in a recipe.
That doesn't say anything really about your semen. It just says that the woman's a little fucking not there.
Here's the
right?
thing that's funny
Guess
to me.
what? That's the only kind of women I like.
every recipe in her cookbook, if I was served this recipe in public, I would send it back.
Well, yeah.
Because it has cum in it.
Could I have some flan, some crepes, and a mojito, but put cum over everything, please?
Well, I'm just going to be real. Now, just that I know there can be cum in flan, I'm never eating flan again.
Never was a fan before. Well, I don't know. I'll try. It might be salty now.
I love it. You know what's funny about this? This whole cookbook is every cop tries these recipes and goes, it tastes just like every flan I've ever had before.
Well, what's terrible is I am a dressings guy and a sauces guy, and I was raised putting heavy mayonnaise on everything. And I every time I get a hamburger, anywhere I go, I order heavy mayonnaise. And because of the sick individual I am, if it takes any more than I would assume to be a normal amount of time for that burger to come out from the kitchen, I get fucking paranoid. I'm like, God damn it, someone's back there coming in my fucking burger. They heard heavy mayo, and they're like, oh, I can hide it in this one. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, right?
It's funny because we mentioned Fight Club earlier. Remember that scene in Fight Club where he's at the restaurant, and the guy comes out and he says, I just wanted to give you give you a tip to not order the clam chowder.
Oh, no, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's when he's sitting with the girl at the diner, and they're all coming up to him, paying their respects to him because they know who he is, and he doesn't understand why they're acting that way. And he's like, just a tip from the kitchen, don't order the clam chowder.
See, now I can't eat clam chowder.
Yeah, because that clam chowder.
And I like clam chowder.
The clam chowder is, hold on.
Zoid it up. Zoid it up.
Zoid it up.
Zoid it up.
No, zooted, not zoided.
Well, that's the way they say it.
Zoid it up.
No, they do not say it that way.
Zoid it up is the feeling you get when you inhale lots of cocaine, like you said. That's exactly what it is. Also, to be zooted up, to always be down to scrap, to always be witted, not with it, but wit it. I guess that's particular. To always be ready for any given situation for any given time. So that's zooted up.
That came from Urban Dictionary.
Yes.
Yeah, the second part of that's bullshit.
Zoid it up.
Anyway.
I think they're conflating zooted up with it's up.
Maybe.
Well, Urban Dictionary is stuff that's
it's
anybody can enter stuff.
Yeah, it's accurate about 40% of the time.
Zooted.
Zooted. Okay, that's
there.
Better.
You go. Yeah. That
zooted.
Zooted. There you go.
To be out of one's mind on some type of drug,
mostly
mostly weed. This someone says. So I guess,
like I said, it was all. I always heard it used universally. I just remembered it kind of be like originating from the Coke thing, and yet again, I don't even know why it would originate on the Coke side of things. Like what the fuck does zoot? What's the original?
Zoot.
What's the origin of zoot?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out some other time. But right now, you know what? It's getting late, and I got a song to play here.
Okay.
Inspired by our first segment and us as young little kids, lads, learning to jerk it. Young men, sure, whatever. This is a new song called "Learning to Jerk It."
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, that started at the end. It's awesome. I don't.
You
know.
just started. Just goes.
That's in there. Coming at you. Owen, Jared, Bushy learned to jerk off when we're kids. Pop Culture Radio. Like I said, R&B didn't work.
It was another time and different century when we all figured out how to pull our meat. Dirt like to jerk it to boobs and popping while Bushy learned to like to flick his knob and Owen played around and peed on himself. Needless to say, he figured it out. They were learning to jerk it. Without much schooling, looking through swank and starting to drooling. Squirt, 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 coming like crazy. There ain't no fooling.
This is a new hit.
Owen and his friends were not rude. They shared a workout tape after school. Deeper Joe, deeper was the line. While Dirk's condoms his balls all the time. Condoms for
reality, this is a story about 14-year-olds.
There ain't no fooling. Yes, I'm about to come, I think. What's this feeling? Oh, it's the stuff that comes when you rub it so much. I feel it. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Here it comes.
That got creepy.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't listen to that part. All right, I think that's enough. I'm creeped out. What? No?
I want to hear how it ends.
Yeah, I was like, learning to jerk it without much schooling's pretty good.
I think that's how it ends.
I like that it was that like almost like 80s pop rock kind of like I seen everybody in my head in that music video was dressed like Saved by the Bell. Right?
Yes. Well, I mean, that's the time period it took place in, right?
Yeah.
Boys and Men kind of non-R&B, but anyway. There you go. Don't be ashamed. Take care of yourself in more ways than one. So, and if you have any questions, talk to somebody, not me.
If that song was a movie, it would be starring Crispin Glover.
All I can say is if you're not sleeping great and you can't figure out why, go ahead and give the porn sites your fucking face pic so you can, because all of a sudden I'm sleeping again. I didn't realize insomnia was from.
I haven't put my face in there yet because I still.
Oh, you should.
I still click.
Just
through
know
until
you got to do it for every site individually, which is really annoying.
I'm gonna. I mean, do you have to use the camera, or can you upload a picture you already took?
No, you have to use the camera because it has to know who's on the other side there.
I just made sure it was as far under my chin as possible, so it's basically just 3/4 of up my nostril. You know what I mean? Like you can't really.
You know what? Next week when we do a show, I'm going to do an experiment. I'm not going to tell them, of course, what I'm doing, but I'm going to pull up one of those websites where I guess brings up the photo camera to take a picture, and then I'm going to turn it onto like Jackson.
No.
I'm going to see if it lets.
Okay, no, I see where you're going.
If it approves Jackson, or if it says, "Wait a minute, you're too young." Or if it says, "You seem young, are you old enough?" If I just click OK, will it let me through?
Right. No, as much as I was like, no, I would actually be curious to know whether you're right. Is it actual facial recognition for your age, or is this just another route to get your fucking personal, data?
So if you're a pervert out there like me and don't want your picture on the internet too much.
All I will say is that when you perform this experiment, perform it at home on your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then tell me about it.
I'm not bringing kids over. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you think if you do it on your Wi-Fi and then just dinging somewhere, they're going, "Hey, this guy's using."
No. It wasn't me. It was my 6-year-old. He was really trying to find out.
well, let's be real. I mean, how many times a day does someone underage try to get that thing to work? You know?
Oh yeah, probably.
I mean, I wrote a song about it.
But no, I'm
not that thing to work.
I'm totally with Dirt though. That definitely is risky.
What the hell? I mean, I get California weed gummies sent to my house. So I mean,
allegedly.
I'm breaking laws. Yeah, allegedly. Thank you. My whole life flashed me.
It's all jokes.
This whole episode was fabricated. Don't believe anything we say.
If anybody could listen to the show and think it's anything other than jokes, I'd be worried.
Yeah.
No, we
did give some very specific details to some of these stories.
Hey, all I'm saying is those kind of people believe that someone can cut a 350-foot gash in a rubber pull.
Yeah.
Right on. All right.
Oh, man.
Let's end this. I'm sure.
All right.
You want a taco? I'm sure, right?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for taco.
I don't think so. I think he's ready for some lava chicken.
Lava chicken.
Sorry.
Oh
yeah. Where the fuck did I hear this song?
I actually forgot. That's great.
All right. Thank you for listening. You've been listening to Pop Culture Radio. We will see you again next week.
Culture Radio has been a weird Florida production. Like and subscribe on your favorite platform.
I came here to show my chops to pull out the griddle. But you got your gushy, shaking your shizzle. Shake your butt whether you got a lot or a little. You came here to see a show, so get in the middle. Starting up a wave and it's more like a ripple. Throw the hands up, wanna see it all jiggle. How low can you go? See, it's my little riddle. If you like it, girl, I'll give it a tickle. But all I really wanna do is give it a lickle. I promise it ain't much big.